Yo, what is good, people? How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are doing well, having yourselves a good old Tuesday, Wednesday? I think it's Tuesday, I can't remember. I'm just gonna check my audio real quick. I can't hear myself at all. Alright, I think I sound fine. If I sound off, please tell me, because like I've been having mic issues for the last 20-30 minutes, and it's not been a good time. Oh god, dude, I have had like the worst possible day. Like actually like the worst day I've had in like months. Like this day is freaking sucked. Just like straight up and down blown massive chunks all over itself, dude. I'm ready for the day to be over, but of course today cannot be over without us having a good old-fashioned shiny hunting stream. Hope everybody's ready for that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were able to defeat the 6th and 7th gym leaders last time in our shinies only playthrough, which means it is time to get our 5th team member. In this case, we're going to be hunting at Lake Acuity here because there are quite a good plethora of Pokemon. There's Snover, there's Machoke, there's Medicham, and Sneasel. So a very solid lineup. We can get either a fighting type or an ice type out of this. So either way, we're chilling. We're guaranteed a fighting or an ice type, and both of those are very, very nice. I think either way, I'll be happy with whatever we get. Honestly, like I said, I'd prefer a Sneasel here, but yeah, I'll take it. Hey, Watermelon Car, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? What's up, Bloomer and Zerk? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, you guys, I have just had like a garbage day all around. Oh, good. How my internet's dying. I'm actually doing it. I don't even know if we're back. I think we are. I honestly can't even tell, dude. I'm just at a loss today. Today sucked. Like straight up. I'll just give it to you guys straight. Today sucks. Today like effing sucks, dude. I have had a garbage day. I had to deal with some garbage people. Bro, it has just been not a good day for your boy. I am just like very much ready to go to bed. But I wanted to at least try and get a stream going. And now it looks like the delay's really off too, so that's real fun. Love seeing that. That's super cool. I'm just ready to like for the day to end, because like I don't want it to be Tuesday, August 6th anymore. Because today has just sucked. It has been terrible in like so many counts, dude. And now I think my internet's lagging again. That's awesome. Thanks for the $35 goddamn dollars I pay a month, Spectrum. Stupid dumbasses, bro. God, God, dude. I have no chill today, if that wasn't evident. So I apologize if I'm a little bit more amped up and pissed off than I normally am. So just want to apologize for that preemptively. What's up, Vita Coco? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Because like I am not in the. It's fine. We'll rock with it. We'll rock with it. Whatever. I need to like blow off some steam, so I'm like working out underneath my desk. Like I've got my little desk bike going. Oh damn, indeed, Watermelon Car. Oh damn, indeed. You found a shiny Slackoth earlier, Vita Coco. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Hopefully I can find something in a little bit, but we shall see what happens. So yeah, So I had a final schedule today for one of my classes, and it was at 4:30 Eastern, so 4:30 p.m. my time. And there were a couple of things I had to do. Like I had to download a lockdown browser because obviously I don't go to like a physical institution. So all of it had to be done proctored over the internet. So I was like, all right, that all makes sense. This is all stuff I've done before. No worries there. So I'm like downloading the lockdown browser, whatever, and I see that there's an option for a practice test. So I was like, oh, a practice test. That seems really cool. Because that way I can see what I need to still go back and study based on how my results on this look. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to get signed up for one and take it before my test this afternoon. It's probably around like 12:30. So I probably had like 4 hours until my my actual test. So I get connected with a proctor, because even the practice tests are proctored, because they have to like make sure that you're like doing everything you're supposed to, and you're not cheating essentially. Because like the way they see it is like, oh, if you write down stuff from the practice test, you could just know what's going to be on the regular test, like that kind of thing. Which again makes sense. So I get all connected with the proctor and all that, and there was a point where he asked to see like my ID, because they need to confirm I am who I say I am, and I'm not just some random dude pretending that I'm me. So I was like, here you go, here's my ID, here's my driver's license, whatever, we're good to go. And then he pauses and he's like, hey, do you actually have a different ID that we could use? Because your current ID is expired. So for some context, my driver's license expired on July 17th, which is my birthday, and I had to go get it renewed, which I did do about 2 weeks ago, and I haven't received my new ID yet, but my license has been renewed, so I have a new, like, essentially like a temporary license that I would give if like a cop pulled me over and was like, license and registration, please. I would show them this piece of paper and be like, here you go. So that way I'm not driving without a driver's license. So I was like, yeah, I got it all set up and everything, but I haven't received it yet. He's like, well, unfortunately, in order to do this test, you have to have a currently active, valid government-issued ID. So he was like, do you have like a passport or like a student ID or anything? And I was like, I've never been outside this country, so no to the passport, and my school did not give me a student ID because I'm remote. And he was like, okay, well, is there like something else? Like, does the temporary ID have your photo on it? And I was like, no, it was a temporary ID from the DMV. They're not gonna like give me a picture for that. So he goes like, okay, well, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do this practice test right now. And I was like, say what? And he was like, yeah, and you won't be able to do your test this afternoon either. And I was like, that's news to me, because my classes end in 10 days, and if my ID's not here in 10 days, I just fail my classes because I can't take my finals. Like, how does that work, buddy? And he had no goddamn answer. He was like, oh, I think you should contact your institution. I think maybe they can help you out. Like, thank you, dumbass. You were no help whatsoever. Like, he had like a very like condescending, power trippy tone. I'm like, buddy, you have no power here. You work for a freaking call center. Like, get off your goddamn high horse, little bro. So I'm like, whatever, asshole. I'll go call my school. So I call my school. I call my college that I currently attend, and was like, hey, I had this happen when I went to go try and take my practice test for my exam. And they were like, huh, that's weird. If your ID is less than 30 days expired, they're supposed to let you in. So, like, if it had been, so since my ID expired July 17th, 30 days after that would be August 15th. So if it had been August 15th and I was trying to do that, they wouldn't let me in. But since it was less than 30 days after the expiration date on my ID, they were technically supposed to let me in. So the guy's like, yeah, that proctor you talked to was just flat. Test. Yes, I know my goddamn microphone stopped working. I know, I realized. Yeah, so the guy was like, yeah, so they're wrong. They're supposed to let you in. Let me call them, let them know that you have an exemption for this. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, you're a real one. So he calls them. He leaves me on hold while he calls them. He's like, okay, you should be all good to go. If they don't let you into your test at 4:30, call us back and we'll handle it, but you shouldn't have any problems. So I was like, okay, sounds good to me. So then it's probably like 1:30 at this point. I was like, all right, I have like 2.5, 3 hours until my test starts. Why don't I try and take another practice test and like actually take it this time? That way I know what I should do as like some last minute studying and get some like last minute understanding of stuff I might struggle with in. I was like, that's a perfect idea. So I signed back up for another practice test, and this time I get a different person, different proctor, and she's like, we go through all the steps and everything. I have to like scan my entire room with this little rinky-dink webcam I borrowed from work, and be like, yeah, this is what my room looks like. Don't mind all the Pokemon plushies and Funko Pops. I am a YouTuber. So I was like, yep, here's what my room looks like. She's like, okay, do you have your ID? I was like, yes, here you go. Here is my ID. And I held up my driver's license again. She was like, do you have a different ID? Because that one's expired. And I was like, you've got to be goddamn kidding me. I might lose it at this point. So I explained, I was like, well, I tried to take a practice test earlier, and the proctor turned me away and said, contact your school. And I was like, okay. And I did. And my school said they were going to put it in an ID accommodation request for me because my ID was technically expired, but it wasn't 30 days expired, so they're still allowed to let me in. And she was like, oh, okay, let me check on that for you. Didn't hear from her for like 10 minutes, and then finally she comes back. She's like, okay, so yeah, it looks like we do have that accommodation on file for you, so we'll go ahead and get you set up with your practice test. So at this point, it's like almost like 2:30. Like I have my test in 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna be taking my practice test and immediately jumping into my actual test, because the time limit you're supposed to get on is about 2.5 hours. Granted, I would probably only need like an hour, but still. So I was like, great, awesome, let's do it. So she gets me set up with the practice, and she's like, all right, so just let me know when you're done. Go ahead and begin. Make sure I can see your face at all times. I was like, all right, cool, no worries. So she like gives me the login code. I log in, and the first thing that pops up when I log in is no tests currently scheduled at this time. And I was like, huh, that's weird. I'm supposed to be doing my practice test right now. Does she think I'm actually taking my actual exam? So I said, hey, it says that I'm like not scheduled to take this right now. And I was like, I wanted to do my practice test. And she was like, oh, you're doing a practice test? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, then we're done here. I was like, wait, what? So apparently, a practice test in this case, according to this specific company that does like exam proctoring, a practice test is you show up, they make sure your computer will work, and you don't take any like questions to help you practice. It's just like a time waster to make sure your computer works. And I kid you not, my jaw about hit the floor. I was like, you've got to be goddamn kidding me. I not only spent 2 hours trying to get into this practice test, only to be turned away because of my ID, and then I finally get into the practice test, and there's not even one. Are you goddamn kidding me, dude? Like, that is so stupid. I can't even realistically say how stupid that is. It is unfathomable how stupid of a statement that is. Why not just call it a diagnostic test instead of calling it a practice test? Because diagnostic makes me think, oh, my computer diagnostics, make sure I can run all the programs and stuff. Whereas, like, practice test? That makes me think I'm going to be practicing what's on my test. Nope. She did, if she apparently was a goddamn idiot and had no clue what she was doing either. So yeah, 2 out of 2 of this specific proctoring company, 10 out of 10 workers definitely would let them proctor my exam again. If I ever got one of those 2 people ever again, I would immediately be like, I'm gonna be a Karen right now. I want somebody else. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I want somebody else. So long story short, I did not get to take my practice test. And then so I'm like, whatever, I'll just use my last 2 hours to study. Whatever, screw it. No joke, like 10 minutes after my my practice test ended, my power went out. Because in Michigan, there was some big storms in my area. Like, there was a tornado watch earlier this morning. I had to go hide in my closet with my cat, so that was real fun. So then my power goes out. While there's, like, nothing outside, mind you. Like, there's no, like, trees falling. There's no wind. There's no rain. There's no nothing. But when there's literally a tornado nearby, and, like, it's, like, blowing, like, 40-mile-an-hour winds, nah, my power was fine. My lights barely flickered. That's it. But now that there's nothing out there, bro, you best believe my power was out. Like, thankfully, it came back on after, like, 30 seconds or so. But all I could think of was, like, if that goes out during my test is going to get invalidated, and I'm going to have to redo the entire thing, which I don't really want to do, because, like, it was already painful enough to get this set up as it is. It's like, just please don't let my power go out during the test, and we'll be fine. So finally, it comes to testing time. I show up at 4:30 on the dot. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this test done. I feel confident. I studied a lot. And I get a new proctor again, and we go through the motions. I show her my space and everything, make sure my work area is clear, and then I kid you guys not, we get to the part, and she asked me for my ID, and I say, here you go, here is my driver's license. Oh, do you have a different ID? This one has expired. I almost punched a hole into my monitor. I was like, are you kidding me? I've called and done this twice already, and they've said I have an accommodation on file for my ID and everything. And she was like, and then at that point, because we were talking, and at that point she just stopped talking to me and only typed in the chat box, so I had to wait extra long for her stupid responses. So yeah, that was not fun. That just made it way more aggravating and inconvenient for me. So she's like, I explained everything. I was like, yeah, I called my institution earlier, and they said they would put in the accommodation for me because my ID is less than 30 days expired. So they said it should be good to go. And she was like, well, you'll have to get their approval. And I was like, I already did. I called them earlier today because I had this exact same issue when I tried to take a practice test. And she was like, well, you have to call them. Well, we need to get their approval. I was like, I literally have their approval. Would you like me to call them while I'm on the line with you? And all she said was like, yeah, we need their approval in order to get you into your test. I was like, you know what? Fine, lady. And I called my school while I'm on the line with this lady trying to do my test. And I was just like, hey, I'm having the issue again. Remember the issue that we said, like, we didn't think would happen again? It's goddamn happening again. So that was real fun. I sat in call with the woman from my school that works there, and she was like, all right, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna stay on the phone with you until they get you into this stupid test. And I was like, ma'am, I will literally give you my firstborn child. You are a lifesaver. I was just so done and over with it. I was like, please, yes, please, thank you. You've been so helpful. So she explains again that I have an ID accommodation because my ID is currently expired. And then finally, the lady didn't even tell me that she got it approved. She just like kept she then messaged me in my chat box being like, make sure that your face is visible at all times and that I can see your keyboard and hands at all times. And I was like, you already can? Are you stupid? Like, dude, like, that's the point of the webcam that's in front of me. I have it literally aimed down. And then, like, she was like, well, I need to be able to see more. So I was like, okay, let me accommodate you. So I go get my dining room chair that sits lower than my gaming chair does. And I'm like, I'm going to be uncomfortable taking this test just so I can accommodate the fact that you don't think I should be here because my ID is expired. Cool. So I went through, did my test, and I goddamn killed it. I passed it completely with flying colors, knocked it out of the park. So your boy is a goddamn genius. What else can I say? And then at the end, I was like, I messaged the lady because she said, when you're done, please let me know. And I was like, okay. So I submitted my test, and I was like, excuse me, I am done. Is there anything else you need from me before I log off? No response. I typed it in the chat box. Hey, I'm all done. Is there anything you need from me before I log off? No response. So I was like, all right, I'll give it 5 minutes and I'm just getting the hell out of here. And then finally I get a response, like, on, like, minute 5 being like, oh, I just need to see that your whiteboard is all erased and cleared off. And I was like, here you go. Here's my whiteboard. Here's the backside. Can I go now, please? And she was like, yep, you're all good to go. By the way, there's a short survey at the end of this. Oh, you best believe I went full Karen on that thing, dude. I was pissed. I had it, dude. I have never been, like, so just done with people ever in my life. So then I called my girlfriend and my mom to tell them my past and also to rant. Because I could not. And I walked down the... And my cat just, like, knocked over a box. Good job, dumbass. And, like, I walked down the road to, like, this little, like, convenience store downtown. And I went and bought myself some candy because, like, I deserve this. I need, like, a treat. Because I went through hell today with these people, dude. These people were trying everything they could to make sure that I could not take my final exam. But I did. I passed it with flying colors. We're all good now. We freaking take those. So that was my day. And then I'm like, okay, I want to eat some food. And then I want to stream. Because I didn't stream Sunday night because I wasn't feeling great. And obviously I don't stream on Mondays. Because that's date night with my lady. So I was like, I really want to stream that because I haven't streamed in a couple of days. So I'm going to go get that set up. So I finished my food, like, oh, by the way, I didn't get into my exam until I was supposed to start at 4:30. I didn't get into my exam until 5:15, so I didn't finish until well after 6 o'clock. So, like, I did not have as much time to, like, make food and eat as I would have liked, because I wanted to start the stream around, like, 6:30, 6:45. But here we are, streaming, setting things up at, like, 7:50, 7:55, because I had to wait an extra hour and a half to eat. And then on top of that, I also had internet issues where my internet kept going in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And then after that, even better, my microphone stopped working. Really fun, man. So I spent another 20 minutes trying to get my microphone set up. Dude, today is just, can I get 200 likes? Can I get 200 likes for how garbage of a goddamn day this has been, bro? Like, holy crap, dude. Today has just been the day from hell, like, all around, dude. So, this is my outlet. This is me just vibing, running away from some Sneasel, and chilling. Because, like, I cannot be bothered. Dude, I'm like on my old stakes watermelon car. Dude, today has just been the worst, man. Today's just been the worst. It like, between, like, the tornado that went through my city, between the goddamn, like, issues with, like, getting my test set up for my final, between all the studying I did today just to almost get turned in my classes, between, like, my mic not working, my internet going out, dude, like, it is just not your boy's day, which means we're probably not getting the shiny, and now my internet's going out again. You ever heard the expression, today is not the day and I am not the one? That's me right now. Today is not the day and I am not the one. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna say some very not nice words. Oh my god, dude. Ugh. I just wanna play Pokemon, man. I can't even do that. I'm like actually gonna have a mental breakdown. Like, I'm going to have a straight-up mental breakdown live on stream. You're going to see an individual breakdown mentally in tears because of how garbage of a day they've had today, bro. Like, I might need to close BDSP and play Stardew Valley because I need to be, like, low-key. I need something like that's, like, mindless, which I guess Shiny Hunting kind of is at this moment because I'm just looking for a different colored Pokemon. But, like, I need something mindless and chill. Oh my god, dude. I might need to close this and play some Stardew Valley. I honestly might need to. I'm trying, guys. I'm, like, really trying. But, like, I only have so much patience. And I think, like, 85% of it was used on these stupid, like, call center proctors I had to interact with today. I already ate, like, a serving of Mambas, because that's the little snack I got myself, was just, like, a little bit of candy. But I might go grab it and finish the rest of the package because, like, I kind of need, like, something to, like, distract me from how frustrated I am right now. Oh, my God. If my internet could just hold up, this would be fine. Like, if my internet would just hold up, I'd be so chillin'. Like, that would just be so okay. But the fact that that can even happen, dude, it's, like, actually, like, making my mood even worse. Like, I have dropped 1.7% of my frames so far, which is just the coolest. I love that. You might be thinking, like, yeah, that's not a lot. I mean, and you're right, it's not, but, like, dude, that's, like, I've only been streaming for, like, 27 minutes, so that, like, 1,631 frames, that accounts for almost 2% of my stream so far. That's been lost already. Like, it's just not your boy's day, man. It is just not your boy's day. I'm so tempted to close and play Stardew Valley. I'll change the stream time and everything. Be like, screw it, we're playing Stardew. Kai is pissed we're playing Stardew Valley. I think I need that, honestly. I don't know, as long as I can stay mindless with, like, just running into shiny Pokemon, I don't think this will be that bad. As long if my internet would just stay, I would be so fine. because I've been able to vent what I wanted to say, and now it's just me running around a nice little patch of snowy grass and talking to you guys. Like, that's fun. Like, I like doing that. But then, like, all of a sudden, it just tanks on me, and I'm like, okay, alright, okay. Maybe today's the day I retire. Me and my 700 subs, I'm retiring. I'm retiring, dude. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. You keep digging. That's how I feel right now. I am just like, I'm ready for just today to be over, dude. Like, I cannot wait for it to no longer be Tuesday. That would be like the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, straight up. I heard my Crobat shiny sound effect, and I thought it was I thought it was a shiny Sneasel for a second, even though I saw the Sneasel and I knew it wasn't. No, I've never really noticed how pronounced Sneasel's gender difference is until now. Like, that feather length is like a big difference. It's like actually a really big difference. Yeah, like, look at that. Compared to the previous encounter we just got, that's a huge difference. Holy crap. Dude, I really wish I could, like, Sweet Scent here. That'd make our life so much easier. I probably also should go to Iron Island at some point. So I think it was Shadow pointed out a couple of streams ago that our Roselia can get we can get a shiny zone for our Roselia in there, and then we can evolve that. So I think that will be important in the near future. I probably should also check TMs at some point. Because I think, like, maybe Crobat could benefit from, like, some decent TMs. Like, what do I even have right now? What TMs do I have at the moment? Anything good? Rock Smash, garbage, Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock could be good on Hartford, actually. I'm surprised I haven't taught it that yet. Do I have any moves I'd want to get rid of? I mean, you're more physical, aren't you? I think I'll get rid of Extra Sensory, yeah, because I'm adamant. So yeah, it's a pretty big difference. Yeah, I'll get rid of Extra Sensory for Stealth Rocks. Get a little hazards going. I think that's a good play. Hey Savage, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Bullet Sea is physical, so I don't really want that on Pierre. Cut, garbage move, taunt. Could be good on Trenton, actually. Let's see. Is there anything Oh, I don't mean to keep giving that to Heart. I mean to give it to Trenton. What do you got, Trenton? Haze, Air Cutter. I kind of like your moveset outside of Air Cutter, so I think I will pass. Do I need the Air Cutter? I mean, I guess, I'll think on that one. I might come back to that. Swagger, no. Grass, not. I think Pierre has Giga Drain already, I want to say. Thief just on Trenton. Not worth. Steel Wing on Trenton could be good, actually. Oh, didn't do that. Roost. Ooh. Ooh. I think that is better than... Because it's good Roost, too. It's 10 PP instead of 5. Yeah, I think I will get rid of Air Cutter for that. And then because we've got Haze to get rid of Setup. That's pretty nice. Being having a Pokemon that can just sit on things for free and heal. Payback, eh. Shockwave. What should I Shiny Hunt and Scarlet? Give me 3 and I'll pick one. Give me 3 that you're thinking about and I'll pick between the 3. Drain Punch, no. Oh, if we can get him a choke with Drain Punch. Oh, that sounds so good. Dig, kind of garbage. Aerial Ace, kind of garbage. Well, we give me a physical flying move on Trenton. But I think I'd rather have Trenton have a U-turn eventually. Fly and... Sunny Day. Calm Mind. Only on Hartford? No. Defog. Don't need it. Low Sweep. Nobody can learn it. Strength. Garbage. Shadow Ball. We have a couple people who can learn that. But is there anybody I want to have it? I don't think so. Surf. Jefferson already knows it. Shadow Claw and Jefferson, no. Flash Cannon for Hartford. Your physical attack is way higher. Rock Polish, no. Hail, no. T100 is Rock Climb? Absolutely not. Avalanche? Bruh. Why couldn't she give me Ice Beam? That'd be so nice. I think we'll chill with the rest of our moves that we got for now. I think we'll chill with that for now. We'll call that good. I also think, like, the more I think about the Pokemon we have to choose between, I think I'm leaning more and more towards Sneasel / Weavile, followed by Machoke. Like, I would still definitely take a Medicham, because, like, Pure Power is insane. But I think all around Machoke / Machamp is probably better. I don't know, I might be wrong about that. I'd be happy to be proven wrong. And I don't think I've used a Medicham before in a playthrough. Basically, I just don't want Snover. Like, it'd be another grass type. It would give me an ice, though, which I wouldn't be that upset about because that'd be really nice for the Garchomp. But I don't really want to deal with another grass type on the team, especially when Flint's kind of scary for us right now. Because we have 3 Pokemon that would be weak to fire at that point. Although we do have Heatproof Bronzong, so I guess that helps a little bit. Still Lapras, Trapinch, or Cottonee? Go for Cottonee. Take a break from Lapras. Go for Cottonee. It's a really good shiny, too. Like, Shiny Whimsicott and Shiny Cottonee are dope as hell. I've been trying to get one in the last couple of streams, and I haven't had any luck yet. I would say go for that. They both have really good shinies. Like, I think I might even have one on my layout right now. Hold on, do we? Nope, I guess I deleted it. I was gonna say I'll put it up on screen real quick. Entice you into going for it. But I guess I did delete it. I'll also fix that before Saturday then. We got some good stuff over the weekend. Like, we got a Vespiquen, which is nice, because I don't shiny hunt for a female Combi. So I'll gladly take that. That's huge. I think because of Whimsicott. Whimsicott's shiny is so good, too. It's, like, actually top tier. Like, I feel like it's never talked about, but it's such a good shiny. And I feel like people never talk about it, like, or put it in a conversation of, like, top tier S-class shinies. I think it's amazing. I really do. What's my favorite Mega Evolution Watermelon car? Manectric is up there because of how much work it put in my draft league this past season. Absol because it's one of my favorite Pokemon. I would say it's actually no. I'm gonna say it's probably Diancie. I love Mega Diancie so much. That's why Diancie's my second favorite Pokemon of all time. It's because of Mega Diancie. So I'd say probably Diancie, Mega Diancie, followed by Mega Manectric in that order. Because Mega Manectric put in so much work for me in the NBA this past season. It was easily like one of my MVPs. And I hope it wins low tier MVP voting because it deserves it. I think it was +6 in kill differential. That's huge for a low tier mon. The black and blue, oh my god, so good. It's like so good. It's so top tier. And I like the shade of blue they picked too, kind of like that turquoisey teal. Chef's kiss. So solid. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I don't have anything bad to say about Shiny Whimsicott, straight up. Aggron, Pidgeot, or Mawile for me probably. I like all 3 of those. I've never really had a chance to use Mega Aggron, but I love Mega Mawile from the design standpoint. I think it's really solid. And then, like, its ability is just broken. Like, it got banned for a reason because it was so good. Mega Pidgeot, I did draft 1 season of Draft League all the way back in, like, probably my 2nd season ever of draft. I think I drafted Mega Pidgeot. And it was good. Like, it definitely wasn't amazing. I didn't really plan really well for it because I think I had a spinner and it was Mega Pidgeot was my only defogger, and obviously, like, heavy duty boots weren't a thing yet. So yeah, that wasn't the best planning on my part, but Mega Pidgeot was still pretty good. Like, No Guard Hurricane, click nuke button basically, and it's got good coverage too with Heat Wave. Basically, all I would run on it was like U-turn, defog, Heat Wave, Hurricane, or maybe swap out U-turn for Roost. No, it was good mon. It was a good mon, and I've never tried to use Mega Aggron, but I've looked at drafting it before, but I never have at this point. Maybe someday. Hey Shadow, how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's it going? How's it going? You got your shiny Zubat? I did. I got that not last stream, so not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. Didn't know because I didn't see your last BD Pokemon shiny hunting video. Yeah, I felt really bad. So Joe hopped on and we were doing like our things together and everything, and he was complaining how he was officially over odds for his Cranidos hunt. While he's complaining about that, mind you, I get my shiny Zubat at full odds. I'm just like, I don't know if I should tell him right now. I don't even know if I should tell him. I felt so bad. Like, I know he's over 10K on his Cranidos resets, dude. It's disgusting. Like, easily over 10K on his resets for Cranidos. Poor guy cannot catch a break. Tutmize Power Up Punch Mega Aggron National Deck goes hard. That sounds like a fun set to use. Oh, Tutmize. Like, would you run like Heavy Slam with it, or what would you run with it? Like Power Up Punch, like Stone Edge Rock Slide or something? Although I guess it's a pure steel. Would you run Heavy Slam, or would you run like something else? Like Iron Head, or like, I don't know, other insert damaging physical steel move here. On the hunt now. Good luck, Savage. Bruh, yeah, I might have felt a little bit bad about that one. Joe did not seem very happy about that, I will say. He did not seem like he did not seem to be the happiest. He did not seem to be the happiest individual out there. Your school schedules came out for football, Shadow, or just like your like classes and stuff, or both? What's the word? What do you got? Anything crazy? Its tips turn orange, right? Yes. Yes. So like the little leaf tips, yes, they turn orange. Correct. Because Automize makes you lighter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I wanted to ask, like, does it get rock polish? Because wouldn't rock polish Heavy Slam be better? Because it still doubles your speed without making you lighter. And Heavy Slam's probably stronger than Iron Head more consistently. Because of how much heavier Aggron is than most things. Would that be like viable, or does it not get rock polish? I actually don't know the answer. I'm sure like Autonomized Iron Head's still good. Because if you could do rock polish, that might be pretty good with Heavy Slam. Both? What's the word, Shadow? Anything crazy with them? Like, what classes you got? Any crazy matchups on your football? Like, do you have any like against some like big school rivals or anything? My second semester says I have an open campus periods 1 through 3. Open campus. So is it just like you don't have classes? That's weird that they're setting you up. I mean, like, hell yeah, shouts out to you. But like, that seems weird. What? That's strange. That is strange. Unless it's like you're supposed to have like campus electives at that point. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, if it's like actual like free periods though, like you could sleep in. That'd be pretty nice. Also starting school in 2 weeks. Yeah, me too. I have to go back to work in 2 weeks. Our official first day back is the 19th. So I got just under 2 weeks left until I have to go back to work. I don't wanna. But our students don't start until the following week. So our students' first day back, I believe, is the 27th. But my first day back is the 19th. Does learn rock polish? I changed the moveset to rock polish Heavy Slam instead. Hey, nice. Hopefully that puts in work for you. So I was thinking like Heavy Slam, it's gonna be like the heavier thing most of the time anyway. I think it makes sense. I like it. I like it. Same. Yeah, so we'll be going back because we have like new teacher orientation / returning teacher orientation on the 19th through I think the 22nd. But that's all just gonna be like, these are all the new teachers in the building. Let's all do some team building exercises. Rah, rah, rah. And I'm just like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. So I don't think it'll be that bad. It'll just be time consuming more often than not. Get to leave or walk around my school during my first and third period, but only every other school because of our new school's new block. I mean, that sounds nice. Wait, like even if it is like a block schedule, that sounds nice. Just being like, all right, I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'll be back before second period. See y'all later. Like, that sounds, I wish I had that. That's dope. When I had my reduced schedule my senior year, I had a period 1, I had period 1, period 2, period 3, and period 4 that I had classes. 5, 6, and 7, I had nothing. So I would just kind of like drive home or like go to like a coffee shop near school, because I had like soccer practice or track practice or swimming practice usually afterwards, so I had to come back. So because of that, I wasn't able to, not track, cross country, excuse me. Because of that, I wasn't able to like leave fully and just not have to worry about coming back, which is a bit of a downer. And I think I would have liked being able to sleep in a little bit more, but it was fine. Having basically the entire afternoon off, just go home, take a nap, eat some snacks and stuff was kind of cool. I had to be back in time for practice, and usually I was. So it became a thing where like some of the soccer guys who also had reduced schedules would come back to my house and hang out. It was a good time. That sounds nice though, like just having like a free period essentially to like be like, all right, later, going to get a coffee. I'll be back. I'm gonna go take a walk around campus. I'll see y'all later. Have fun, nerds. That's actually so sick, dude. Is weakness policy Aegis Slash good? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a good mon. It's a good Pokemon. It's very solid. I can barely hear you, not to be rude. Do I sound quiet? Alright, I think I'm back. Again, like I mentioned, the internet's just being stupid today. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I also have myself on max volume, so if it's still too soft, it might be a you thing, dude. I don't know what to tell you. But like, I'm on like max volume in OBS. I just don't want to peak my audio. It might be a you issue at that point if it's still too quiet for you. It's like I cannot turn myself up more on OBS. Like, I can't. It won't go up any higher than that. Like, I'm literally at max volume right now for OBS. The only way I could be louder is if I spoke directly like this, and that does not sound fun. For both my neck and for you guys. So, hopefully that's better. Hopefully it is. If it's still not, I'll see what I can do, but hopefully that's better. Hey, Panda Boy, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going so far? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Does this sound better, guys, or what do we think? Because, like, I'm trying to make sure that it's not, like, overly quiet. Because, like, I don't want to peak my audio, but at the same time, I don't want to be too quiet. So I'm trying to get, like, firmly within, like, the yellow in OBS, and I think so far we're doing that. Sounds good? Okay, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Alright, I think we should be alright. We're back. We're reconnected. Audio seems fine. There we go. We'll take it. I forgot what I was saying. I don't remember. Hey, Braxton. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, weakness policy Aegis Slash. Yeah, it's really good. I would say it is Watermelon Car. I think it's good. Aegis Slash in general is just a good Pokemon. It kind of fell off a little bit, but it's still, like, really solid. I remember Gen 6 when it got banned. It was on my first ever competitive team I ever made, and that thing, like straight up carried my games. Like, no matter how bad I played, it was always winnable if I had weakness policy Aegis Slash in the back. It was always winnable if I had weakness policy Aegis Slash in the back. So I think it'd be solid for you, for sure, for sure. You doing good, Braxton? Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Happy to hear so. Hi, Murph. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Hi and hello and hi to you as well. How's your day been? Welcome, welcome. I returned to Canada? Dang, like a month goes by fast. I thought you still had like weeks left. Then again, I feel like I have weeks left of summer and I have barely a little bit less than 2. That's crazy that went by that fast. How was your flight? Did you drive back or did you fly back? We're there for 5 weeks this time. Oh, that's even crazy. I knew you said a month. That's even crazier. That is actually even crazier. Holy crap. 5 weeks. Dude, that flew by. Like, straight up. I was like, oh yeah, Murph's in Canada until Murph's in Arizona until like the end of August. It's fine. That's a month. Time is not real. It is a social construct. Time is not real. 'Tis a social construct. I firmly believe it. Fun fact, Aegislash has lower defense than double Aegislash. Wait. Oh, then Doublé. Aegislash is 140 and Doublé is 150. Oh, yeah. I did know that before. Yeah, Doublé's like surprisingly good. Like it's pretty bulky. Like it can be, if it gets knocked off, it's a little bit of an issue. Feel like it loses Eviolite or whatever. But it's still solid. Like I like Doublé a lot. I remember using it in competitive a little bit. And it was solid. It was like baby Aegislash. Like when they ban Aegislash, it's just like, all right, go Doublé. And it was solid. Like, it definitely wasn't as good when it came to, like, the offense capabilities. But defensively, it'll eat up a extra hit or two. The only issue is the King Shield being gone is a bit of a feels bad, but it's still solid. It can be good for you. You grew a bunch? Yeah, we've been growing a bunch lately. Like, we've been getting new subs. We've had new faces joining us. It's been awesome. Definitely. In fact, my computer randomly crashed for some reason. Also, I can hear you now. All right, that is good to know. Glad to know my audio still isn't quiet. That's good. I'm glad your computer didn't die on you and that it's back now. That's good. And now you hit 700, but you're at 750 already? Well, 740, but that's close enough. Well, 738, but that's close enough. Yeah, we are at 738. That is true. Yeah, we're like almost halfway to getting 800. If we get 800 by the end of August, that'd be huge. That would be so huge. 800 by the end of August would be ridiculous. That'd be amazing. Because, like, no joke, we hit 600 at the beginning of July and 700 at the end of July. Like, that's the craziest growth I've ever seen. Trip was super fun, though, and then the return was a ride. Hey, good. Glad you had a good time. What was your favorite part of the trip? What was your favorite part? Like, what was the most fun activity or event that you did? Was the flight pretty good, too? Because I know you said it was a ride, but, like, I'm not sure how to take that. I don't know if that means a good ride or, like, oh, it was a ride. So I was just trying to confirm. Slevin found him. You got this, Savage. Just keep with it. It might take some time, but you'll get it. I got home at 5 a.m. Didn't sleep until 8 p.m. after playing board games all day with my aunt, who was only in for the day. Oh my god. Dang. That sounds like a busy first day. That sounds like a very busy first day back, yeah. That's crazy. I think you probably earned some rest. For sure. What kind of board games were you guys playing? I'm glad your flights all went well. That's good that they were amazing. Favorite was definitely... Oh, I forgot you were going to see AJR. I forgot you said that. Yeah. How was it? Because, like, I know I've seen them before. I saw them 2018, 2019, I want to say. I think I told you. So this was, like, right after what songs were out? Way up we go. Like that one. And then, Sober Up. Like, those were their two big songs that were out right now. So, like, that's the last time I've seen them. And they were really good. Like, they played, like, a version of the Office theme song was the cool. So, it was sick. My avatar display is finally finished after 11 months. Hey, good stuff. You got the last little bit of the figures you needed? Hell yeah. Second best thing I've ever seen just behind Atla? Hell yes. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I remember when I went, they were sick. So, I'm glad you had a good time. That's awesome. Like, my brother, I had heard of them, obviously, before I went and saw them. My brother hadn't. And it was like a music festival, so it was like 10 bands total and stuff throughout the entire day. And he was like, yeah, AJR was the best one by far. And they tore it down. Like, between, like, AJR, Panic at the Disco, Churches, who else? Foster the People. There was, like, so many good ones. But AJR, like, They put on a show, and it was so sick. Mega Wawa is just Fairy type King Gambit, high attack, 50 speed, and Sucker Punch. I mean, kinda, yeah. Just swap out Supreme Overlord for huge power, and basically the same thing. Basically do similar niches. Set up a Swords Dance, Click Sucker. The other thing with King Gambit is, though, it doesn't have to hold the Mega Stone. Like, it can hold, like, a Lumberry. It can hold, like, heavy-duty boots. It can hold, it can also Terra, which is really nice. But, yeah, they are pretty similar. Post it in the Distinct Chord. Which channel? I mean, probably any of them's fine, I think. Probably just Gen. Probably just Gen Chat. If you want to make the case for art, I can see the case. But probably just Gen Chat would work. I think that'd be fine. I think that'd be fine. Literally all my friends say they don't have any of the same class with me. My anxiety won't let me make new friends. Well, maybe... I wouldn't worry too much about that. Because, like, what's good with high school is, like, you're not going to be... This isn't the right way to put this. I don't want to say you're going to be forced to make new friends. But a lot of, I remember when I was in high school, a lot of the projects I ended up doing were group projects. So, you might be, quote-unquote, forced to make new friends. Which might actually be better for your anxiety, because you don't have to go out of your way to do it. Because I like that. When I was still struggling to meet people in high school, like, I like that aspect of it. Like, when people were like, alright, you're in a group project now. And I was just like, okay, let's all work together. Like, a bunch of my friends I made in high school, I met through group projects. So, like, I can completely understand you being anxious about meeting new people. 100%. Completely get it. But, you never know. Might not be that bad. Sorry you don't have any class with your friends, though. That can be frustrating quite a bit. I remember when I went to my new high school, I knew 5 people. I knew my 2 best friends at the time, a friend I've known since kindergarten, and 2 friends I've had since middle school, and that was it. So I had 5 people, and none of us had any classes with each other besides first period. So, and I still turned out fine. I made like lots of friends in high school, so you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Trust me, like group projects are like, they kind of suck if you get a bad group. Like, I'll be straight up and honest with you. They kind of do. But if you get a good group and you meet some cool people, new friends. Like, I still talk to people from group projects I did in college. One of them just got married the other day, and I said, congratulations. It's kind of cool. So hopefully it won't be that bad. I hope it goes well for you, Shadow. School starts in a month. Come on. Yeah, school starts for me. I have to go back in 2 weeks for teacher orientation. And then students come back the following week. So I have 11 days. No, math. 19th. 13 days until I have to go back. Technically 12 now because the day is basically over. I can't wait for school to start up. I'm happy for you. I wish my summer was longer. Not gonna lie. And roughly in school's the only way to make new friendships is great because new class meet opportunities. That's true. Look at it that way. That's a great way to look at it. New classes, new opportunities, new people to meet. Hell yeah. I hope it goes well. That's awesome. Yeah, I can see why you'd be excited then. I hope you're able to meet some new friends. That'd be really great. Same with 6th grade. I made a lot of friends with just my group projects. Yeah, it's awesome. Like, group projects are, like, annoying if you have, like, a bad group. But, like, if you have a good group, new friends. It's cool. Like, a lot of my friends I made through group projects and stuff. Like, literally, like I said, just texted one of my friends from college who I made a video with, actually. And honestly, I'll post a link to the video in Discord if you guys want, or even in chat. You can see Baby Kai's acting skills and directing and editing. Because I did all that stuff. I acted in the movie. I directed the movie. I edited the movie. Yeah, I did everything on that movie. Well, a lot of people did help out, but still. But I definitely, like, put in the time and the work on that thing. A lot of people were helpful. We only had, like, one who was kind of, like, not very helpful. But she was also good at makeup, so that helped. So we were just kind of like, alright, fine. But, yeah, it was actually, like, really fun. Like, that was probably my favorite group project I've ever done. For me, new classes, it was just like new friends, like so much to talk to. I just forced new friends onto me. You have a very welcoming personality, it seems, Murph. Hell yeah. I use simple Swoobat and National Dex with Sticky Web or Beetle, and it'll blur most things. Nasty plot, stored power, hidden power, fighting goes hard. That sounds really good, yeah. Was last move Air Slash, I'm guessing? For like flinches? Or for like a flying stab. I'm guessing. Yeah, that seems like it would hit like a truck. Free +4? It's kind of disgusting. Semester 1, first day will go Spanish 2, English 2, Biology band. That doesn't seem that bad. Doesn't seem that bad. At least you're starting off the day with Spanish 2. I'd rather get Spanish out of the way personally in the beginning of the day. I don't think that'd be that bad. And you're ending with a fun class, band. Like, band's fun. That's cool. You get to start off the day with something that might be a little bit annoying at times, but also won't be that bad. But then you also get to end the day with something pretty nice. And you got two iffies kind of in the middle, so that might be a bit rough, but at least you get to end the day on something high. That's pretty cool. I literally talk to anyone. I try to do that. I can do that. It's just I don't really like doing it. I could literally just walk outside of my house, walk down to downtown, walk into like a bar down there and be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Kai. Nice to meet you." But like I don't want to do that. I definitely could, because like I've done classes on that. Like when I was in RA, we had to do that kind of stuff. But I'm no longer in RA, so I no longer have to. Now I just play video games and stream them to people over the internet in the comfort of my own house. I can't wait to figure out what classes I have. I still have 3 weeks till then. Oh, dang. Yeah, you still got a little bit longer to wait. Do you have an idea of what you're going to be getting? Any ideas of what classes you might have, or you're not sure yet? I'm going to 7th hard? Nah, you'll be alright. If you didn't think 6th grade was hard, you'll be fine with 7th grade. It's just 6th grade, but like, it's 6th grade. Think of it like 6th grade DLC. The only grade I found like actually difficult, and not even difficult, but like a tiny bit challenging, was 8th grade in middle school. 6th and 7th were a breeze. You'll be fine, I promise. Yeah, it won't be that bad. It won't be that bad. Don't worry about it. Last one was Gidram, 2-star air slash mission. That's fair. Plus, you get the healing too, which is pretty nice. So we're gonna have bio, chem, and physics the same semester because I'm guaranteed to have advanced first semester math anyways. Yeah, it's having like all three of those like especially like bio and advanced math doesn't seem that bad, but bio, chem, and physics, like all three back to back, that seems like a lot. That does seem like a lot for one semester. Because like those are like 3 separate semester level classes. Like you take, so at my school that I work at, you take bio, then chem, then physics, in that order. So to have all those at once, that seems like a lot. I found I only have one class that says 3B, so it's either first or second semester. Oh, that's weird. So like, when you say it's either first, so are they giving you your second semester schedule too? Like all at once? That's kind of wild. Is that what's happening, or am I misinterpreting that, Shadow? Kind of need to. I talk so much, but I have no friends because I talk so much. Valid. I get that. That's kind of me at times too. I just talk to any random person. Hope. I mean, like that's the best way to meet people is just be like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you." That's the best way to meet people. Just be like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you. My name is Murph. My name is Kai. Hello." I usually try to find something to like point out that I notice about them. Like if I see like they have like a pin or something on their backpack, I'll be like, "Oh, what's that pin from, by the way? I want to check it out." Because I saw when I had a student who would come into my room sometimes to do some extra practice with me after school, and she had like this dinosaur sticker on the back of her phone case, and I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, is that like from something? Because it reminds me of a Pokemon, but it doesn't look like Pokemon." She's like, "Oh no, it's just this like dinosaur sticker I found one time that my friend got me." And I was like, "Oh, are you into dinosaurs? Like, do you like them?" And she's like, "Honestly, not really. I really like this one sticker my friend got me." And she started telling me about her friend, so I was like, "All right, connections, let's go." It's crazy, just like noticing things about people can instantly make a connection. It's really, really cool. 6th grade DLC is crazy. It kind of fits though, if you think about it. It kind of do fit. Like anybody who's been through 6th grade already, feel free to disagree with me. Or been through 7th grade already, excuse me. Like, feel free to disagree with me, but I think it's pretty accurate, personally. Healing doesn't really matter, though, because Swoop has Wheel and Pepper. Yeah, that's fair. What item are you rocking? Are you rocking Life Orb, or what? Because that could be pretty good, just for, like, the extra raw damage. If you're not... Because then, like, the Giga Drain healing would matter it out. Like, that'd actually be really helpful. You do get both? That is crazy. I never got my second semester classes until I was ready to be placed into them. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Granted, we didn't do a lot of, like, first semester, second semester. It was always, like, all your classes are, like, full year classes. So, we didn't do it that often. But when we did, like, we never got both at once. It was wild. We have two 4-class semesters. I chose Advanced Math 3, Chem 2, Bio 2, Physics 3, Pre-Calc 3, French 2, Science, Humane 2, Social Studies and French. Okay. And English 2. Ew. That's a lot. Holy crap. That's a lot for one semester. Holy crap. Oh, wait. Are those classes broken up into 2 semesters? I thought that was all one semester. That makes more sense. Like, either way, that seems like a lot, though. Like, Pre-Calc 3 is... That sounds disgusting. Pre-Calc 3, no thank you. They tried to put me in Advanced Calculus when I was in 11th grade, and I was like, no! I dropped that class so fast, dude. And my old soccer coach was coaching. He's like, what, you're going to leave me? And I was like, you left the team. I'm out. You left to coach baseball, you jerk. You always find something. Hell yeah, it's the way you got to do it. It's the good way to do it. My semester 1 second day is gym, geometry, random mystery class, Western Civilization. Western Civilization sounds kind of fun, actually. That sounds kind of interesting. Plus, like, gym, too. Like, that seems like another good one. Like, something fun in the morning, blah, blah. Something fun in the afternoon. Like, that seems kind of good. 7th over 6th, I agree. Wow, today's my lucky day, dude. Today's my lucky day. I love when my internet dies on me for the 10th time today. It's real fun, dude. Dude, like, why do I pay $30 a month for this garbage, goddamn, stupid-ass internet? Bro, I hope that the CEO of Xfinity breaks both his kneecaps, dude. I hope he does. I hope he does. I pray every night for... No, that's a bit excessive, Kai. Focus actions get nasty plot once. Good shout. Good shout. I think that's a good shout. I agree. I think that's a good shout. I would agree with that. Good moveset. Or good item choice. Based on how I met my ex, she had a Pokeball AirPod case, and I asked her who her favorite Pokemon was, and she said she didn't even play much Pokemon. She just played it with her granddad. Oh, that's kind of cool. That kicked off your entire relationship. That's funny how, like, you can make little connections like that. That's pretty dope. Hi, Joe. How's it going, bud? Down to join in 10. Sounds good, brother. Just let me know when. Only hard ones for me are French, Science, Humane, and English. Ew. I thought you were good at French, Murph. I thought you were good at French. I thought French was easy for you. I know you don't like English, but I thought French was easy for you. Like, straight up. I fully forgot 7th grade. I was so insignificant compared to the other twos of junior high. Yeah, I definitely feel like once, like, you hit 8th grade, that's when you really start to, like, figure yourself out, especially, like, as you're going into, like, high school and everything. At least that's for me. That's where I really, like, quote-unquote, figured myself out. And, like, realized what I... Or, at the time, realized what I wanted to do and crap like that. But, like... Yeah. It definitely was a... definitely was a learning process through 6th grade and stuff. But 7th, 8th, and, like... I was chilling, dude. It wasn't that bad. Hey, what's up, Quante Kim? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going so far? The only time my schedule changed from semester 1 to 2 is my gym changed to an open and maybe the random 3B class. That's not bad. Like, no changes either. That's pretty good. Not having to worry about the random schedule changes, too. That's pretty damn good overall. Hell yeah, Shadow. Any idea what the random 3B is going to be, or did they not mention that part yet? I'm guessing you probably won't find out until at a later date. Bro went from happy to praying on the internet CEO's downfall. Well, like, if your internet went out, like, 10 times when you're trying to stream and take a test and, like, do all sorts of things today, like, you'd be pretty pissed as well. I'm just gonna be honest. French is super easy, but it's, like, English just in French, so it sucks. Oh, okay, that's fair. I could see that being the case. I could see that being the case, then. Guys, what is the best type? I don't know if there is, like, a quote-unquote best type. Because, like, each type does something different. I guess you can make the case for, like, steel, fairy, dragon, electric. Those would be the ones I think you can make the cases for. Those, I think, would be the ones you can make the cases for, personally. Your computer crashed again? No, that one wasn't you, Savage. That was my internet dying. That one wasn't you, Savage. That was my internet dying. My internet decided it was gonna, like, jump off. Nope, I need to stop saying those things. My internet decided it was gonna take a nap. A dirt nap. Jesus criminy, dude. Grade 8 and 9 were generally the worst years of my life, so everything else has been paled in comparison. Yeah. For me, that was, I think, 6th grade. 6th grade, I didn't really know anybody at my school, so it wasn't a great experience. But then, like, 7th and 8th grade, I made friends, so we were chilling. Someone doesn't have a study hall, so open campus, it might be it probably is it. That makes sense. Fairy prop? I could see fairy being it. I think you can make the argument. Best typing is steel flying? I don't know if I'd agree with that, personally. I think it's very good. I don't know if I'd say best. Like, it's only weak to, what, electric and fire? But, like, it's good, but, like, it's not amazing. I mean, it's very, very good. It's not, like, the best. I think, like, steel fairy, bug steel. Basically, I think it might be steel, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like, all these dual types I'm mentioning have steel in common. Like, they're all really good. I think you can make an argument for basically anything that pairs well with steel. So, like, fairy, bug. If you want to point out Watermelon Car's choice of flying, I think you could. So, hey, Whooper, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? You got another 6 shinies today? Yo, hype, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, Joe, you ready? All right, give me 1 sec. I'll get you added to the call. Give me 1 sec, my dude. I'll get you added into the call. Let me get you on. Yeah, buddy. Where is he? Where is my super suit? There's the man.
Hello.
Hello, bud. How you doing?
Yeah. You know,
yeah?
Yeah.
Seems like you've had about as good of a day as I had.
Yeah.
Been pretty garbage for you too, buddy?
It's been rough.
What happened? Tell Uncle Kai. Come sit on my lap.
I don't know. Just felt like people were meaner than usual. Like for no reason, just like
So
you know,
annoying.
the stupid small things.
Honestly, I feel like those are the worst. Like when it's just like it's like a bunch of little things that get into your skin. I honestly feel like those are worse than just like one customer being like an asshole. Like I honestly will remember, like I'll probably forget about that one dude who's an asshole, but like those little things that get under my skin throughout the course of the day, that gets to me.
Yeah.
So I don't blame you, brother.
And Cranidos is just the
I was hoping you were gonna
greatest
say that.
Pokemon ever.
I feel so bad. Best combo is Fairy Steel. Yeah, I agree, Murph.
It's fine. We get to game with Mike later tonight.
True. Mike's gonna stream Deadpool to Joe and I later, so that's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna die of cringe. That's all I know.
I've seen gameplay. It looks okay. Like it doesn't look like anything
it's fine.
special. Yeah, that's what I heard. It looked fine.
Also, I think
that's fair.
I was gonna say if you wanted a non-steel answer for best type, I definitely think Water Ground.
Water Ground's a good shout too. Only one weakness is the grass. There's a good shout.
And I feel like a lot of them have ice coverage.
Yeah. The only thing you
Very
really have to
cool.
worry about is like freeze dry and grass. And you're kind of chilling. Sandwich one gone. You got the Savage. Just give it another shot. 8 and 9. I had so much personal stuff and the teacher for 3 classes both years. That was terrible. So it was just a mess. That does not sound fun. Not sound fun. Might have 1 open semester and 2 open semester too. Dang, not bad. That sounds really nice. Steel's really good secondary type because of defenses, but on its own, you think Fairy is best. Yeah, I could see that argument. I think also Water is a good one on its own because it's only got Electric and Grass as a weakness.
Electric too is standalone is really pretty insane defensively at least too.
And only like what one? It's what Ground's immune to it, and then in Grass resists it, and Electric resists it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good, dude. Basically, like that's why I love in Draft League. That's why I love fast electric types, because basically if you force your opponent to bring a ground type, and if they don't bring a ground type, your volt switches are free. Like there's nothing that stops you from volt switching. It's so good. Like Mega Electric for that reason, dude. Like it's just like, all right, the ground type's coming in, I toxic it, I let that wear down. When the ground type dies, oh look, I'm now the fastest thing on the field, and my volt switches are free. That's cool. It's so good. Electric is so slept on, in my opinion. I thought Fairy was best type. I think you can make I think the ones you can definitely make an argument for as like a solo type would be like Fairy, maybe Steel, Water, Electric, and probably Dragon. I would say are like the ones you can make the argument for. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I feel like it used to be before X and Y existed. It was Dragon and then Steel, I think.
Oh yeah, I think easily Gen 5 it was Dragon. Like the reason Fairy types exist because Dragons were broken in Gen 5. Between Hydreigon, Dragonite, Salamence, Latios, and Latias, Kyurem, like, bruh, they needed something. So that's why Fairy type exists. Like I think it was M&J TV made a video where he was like explaining why Pokemon typings match up different ways, and when he got to Fairy, he was like, Fairy's immune to Dragon. Why? Well, because the metagame needed to be balanced. I was like, he kind of right though. He kind of right. He kind of not wrong about that.
Made poison types stink less too.
True.
Nice.
Like poison's honestly not that bad.
They were so bad. I remember like.
Oh, they were terrible. I don't think they're as bad now, but yeah, they definitely were terrible.
They were just strictly utility.
Yep.
I mean, they still kind of are now, but.
Yeah, but there's also some like good, like for example.
But now like you have reason enough to put a poison type move on a Pokemon. Like you can debate it.
Like Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb is good coverage. Poison Jab is good coverage. Because of how common fairies are.
Yeah. I
get it. Ghost Steel is also very good immune to both Toxic Stall and Iron Defense Body Press. Yeah. I would say I could see that. It's also immune to just normal and fighting as well, which are both pretty decently common offensive types.
Would definitely be in a top 10, top 7, top 8 maybe.
I just think like something, I mean, it's not on the best Pokemon, but the other one I thought of is normal Ghost, like with Hisui and Zorua. Because 3 immunities, Ghost, Normal, and Fighting, and your only weakness is Dark.
Yeah. The only problem is, like, I don't know, Ghost Normal's not absurdly good offensive coverage.
I mean, Ghost is, Normal, not so much. Like, Ghost is so good, in my opinion. I think Ghost is so good. That might just be because I'm a Ghost-type fanboy, but I think Ghost is very underrated.
I think it's definitely worse than it used to be. And Psychic types used to be so much better.
Oh, yeah. Psychic... Gen 1 Psychic, like Gen 2, were like probably was the most broken type. Like they introduced Dark types that are immune to it, and they introduced Steel types that are resistant, and Psychic was still probably the best typing in the game. It was crazy. Go-Goat's my go-to electric counter. Yeah, it's a good Spadef grass type. True. Always remember, don't let Volcarona run within 60-mile radius of anything that resembles a pebble. That's why you just put heavy-duty boots on and you're chilling. Just put those little heavy-duty boots on, and you big chillin'. You love fire types? Fire's a cool type. It's surprisingly defensive. Like, I remember back when I was making my Poke a Day videos, I was talking about, like, the defensive properties of, like, I think it was, like, some fire-type Pokemon. And I was, like, breaking down its resistances, and I was like, that's a lot of resistances. What the hell? Like, is fire just, like, more defensive than I think it is? And I was like, wow, it kind of is. Like, there's this grass, there's this bug, ice, fairy...
I don't think of it as being defensive, even though, like you said, it could statistically be skewed that way, just because it's weak to water and ground.
Yeah,
it's so absurdly
the most common. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there are some good, like Arcanine, for example. I think is a good defensive fire type with Intimidate.
Yeah.
Incineroar would be another one.
Yep.
What's the most annoying strategy to go against, but the most fun to use yourself? Perish Trap, 100%. Perish Trap is hilarious. When you're doing it, you're on the receiving end, it makes you want to die.
I would say, yeah, I was going to say Air Slash Serene Grace.
That would be my second choice.
With Togekiss.
Dude, that definitely my second choice. As somebody who drafted I almost said Hisuian, Shaman Sky this season, that is going to be my MO this year, guys. I am clicking Air Slash, and I'm just going to say it's flinching. I'm not even going to think. I know it will flinch. Just get my guaranteed 60%. Apparently, King's Rock is banned, though. So, unfortunately, I cannot double, triple stack it. Sadly. But I haven't needed to yet. Speaking of which, first battle for that's going up on Saturday. First battle in that league is going up on Saturday. And then I played my week 2 battle. I don't want to give too much away. I played one of my other week battles, not my week 2. I played one of my other battles, and the opponent was not a happy camper. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna give away the results of the end of the battle, but during the battle, at the beginning of it, my opponent was not a happy camper. So. Do with that information what you will. I love Porygon 2 Eviolite personally. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Togekiss is best friends with Shaman Sky and Jirachi? Probably. There's just a special place in hell for all 3 of them. But, like, I'll be there too because, like, me and Shaman Sky were kind of bros this season.
Yeah.
Oh, you found the Cottony Savage? Let's go. Congrats. Yeah, I guess if you knock off P2, it is definitely worse, but, like, it can definitely be serviceable even without Eviolite. Like, it's definitely better with it, but it can be serviceable. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Arcanine. Love my little slam puppy. Whimsicott, here I come. Hell yeah, dude. Good stuff, Savage.
The legendary Pokemon.
The legendary Pokemon. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do that. Whenever we do like a trivia quiz, I'm gonna do that as one of the questions. And I know for sure you're gonna get it immediately. And Mike's just gonna be like, what is Moltres?
There's a really funny series of Red Letter Media videos where they do that, where it's like someone who's an expert on the trivia and someone who knows nothing about it.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's always like 3,000 to like negative at that. It's so funny.
That sounds wonderful.
And the person who's always just so good at it is mad they miss like the 2-3 technical questions, you know? More so than the guy who's upset he's losing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty funny.
Can you send me one of those? 'Cause that sounds really cool.
Yeah, pretty funny.
I would definitely watch that.
It's one of my favorite like YouTube channels that I still watch.
What channel is it?
Called Red Letter Media. They're just a bunch of
Red Letter
mid 40-year-old dudes who just watch bad movies.
Wait, that sounds cool. They're just like me, for real, for real.
Actually.
As
That's
I'm
all
like
it is.
28. You said it's Red Letter Media?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go give them a sub real quick.
They're funny. Mike showed me them in college. I've been watching ever since.
It looks like they did a video about Deadpool and Wolverine. That sounds right up your alley, Joe. You're so excited for that movie, aren't you?
I'm the biggest Marvel fanboy ever, surely.
Oh yeah, if there's one thing we know about you, it's that you love everything that's popular.
Yep.
Smeargle closed sheet pre-nerf? No, gross. Don't even get me started on that thing with Dark Void.
Well, I was gonna say though, I was talking to Mike about this and Tanner. We were in a call the other day about I don't even remember what, and I said like I may be classified as a contrarian, but I genuinely believe what I'm saying, and I have I think enough valid reasons to make enough of a point. My little brother, he just is a contrarian to be a contrarian. Like his favorite Pokemon is Kling Clang.
Yeah, I was about to say,
and I'm like, why? And he's just like, I don't know, I like it. And I'm like, that's what? Like, oh my, he just tilts me. And he refuses to play Sun and Moon because he's like, oh, like 50 minutes worth of talking at the beginning of the game. No, thank you. This kid's favorite game of all time is the Digimon Cyber Sleuth game. It's like 6 hours of talking for every 1 hour of gameplay. It is so insane. I can't even believe it.
That's like, as much as I meme on you for being like a contrarian or whatever, I know you genuinely believe the things that you're saying and do have valid reasonings to back them up. That just sounds like he's like, what's the least like thing? Yeah, that's my new favorite.
It's actually how he is. It tilts me so much.
Yeah, that would tilt me a little bit too. I can't even lie. The shiny.
And then my other brother just loves whatever is popular. He's like, oh, I love Fortnite. Or Minecraft. I'm like, I love Minecraft.
So you got one hipster brother and one mainstream brother, and you're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Love it.
Exactly.
Springgrace Tri-Attack is saturation almost half the time. Gross. Although I think it's multiplicative, not like additive. So it'd be like, well, no, not necessarily. I don't know. Somebody figure that out. I still have a fairy type set. So what should I get? Another one or get a different one?
I wish I get something different.
Yeah, well, it depends on how much time you've got. If you've got like a decent amount of time, go for like a Jigglypuff or something. Do something easy. But if it's like 2 minutes, like just make another one. Go for the Trapinch you talked about before. I think that would be a good shout. Most easy way to freeze your opponent? Yeah, probably. Probably that, or like maybe like Ice Punch Serene Grace Jirachi. I think either one would probably be pretty good. You have 20 minutes? Oh yeah, I'd go for another fairy type then, 100%. If I had 20 minutes left, absolutely. Freezing Beauty Chained, I could not agree more, Murph.
Yeah.
Isn't it like Frostbite in Legends Arceus or something like that?
Yeah.
That should be a thing. I remember, like, I think it was last week, I was doing a shiny hunting stream, and I got frozen by the shiny I encountered. And I did a test. I wanted to see, like, how long it took me to thaw out. I was there for 5 turns, and then, I didn't thaw out. Gallade thawed itself out because of friendship. So, and people say sleep is broken. Like, yeah, you're going to be getting slept more often than freeze, but freeze is infinitely more annoying than sleep. It's so annoying. Is Jeremy terrible? Needs to be a special burn. Yeah, like Frostbite. Straight up. I'll problem solve. 100%. I go for Milcery though. Milcery is solid. Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
So you can hear me. It's just like my OBS is crashing. That's cool. All right, at least Joe can hear me. Joe can hear me suffer. That's cool. Love that. Dude, I don't know what the hell is up with my... I pay $35 a month. Xfinity, like, get your thumbs out of your asses.
I pay like triple that, and mine's still really bad. But
That's disgusting. Like, I have, like, mine's, like 180, like, megabits per second, I believe, for $35 a month. Which is, like, not amazing, but it's pretty damn solid. Considering, like, at my first ever apartment, I had 100 megabits for, like, 40 a month. Like, that's way better.
I just know I pay like $90, and it's still really bad.
That's gross. Who do you have yours through? Is it like a big company or is it like a smaller like Wi-Fi company?
I think it's probably Xfinity. I have no idea.
Xfinity can go like lick my toes, dude. I actually cannot stand Xfinity, bro. I think they're the worst. I would take Spectrum over Xfinity any day. I never had issues with Spectrum. I swear, since I moved into my new place, I have an issue with Xfinity every goddamn day. Like, dude, it is disgusting. Good luck with the Milcery hunt, Savage. I think it's perfectly fine to have a single you can't move for 2 turns. Speed, special attack, lowering ones, a chance to not move, constant damage, and constant damage with no secondary, but a no move with no chance to disappear is terrible. Yeah. That's why I can't stand freeze. Like, for that specific reason. It's just like... bruh. It's just not fun. It turns completely white, right? Yes. So the body turns white and then the eyes turn gray. Correct.
Bro just knows that.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I do.
Jeez.
I bet you if you pick a shiny, I can probably tell you what it looks like. I play these games too much, dude. Hi, Mama Kathy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? How am I doing? I was doing pretty awful earlier, but I'm doing a little bit better now. A little bit better. What am I
Until the
hunting
internet
for?
goes out again.
What's up?
Until the internet goes out.
Until the internet goes out again, then I'm probably gonna have an aneurysm. What am I hunting for? Either a Snover, Machoke. Oh, this Sneasel's Quick Claw. That's kind of cool. Either Snover, Machoke, Metacham, or Sneasel. One of those. Shiny Illumise, it turns like a yellowy goldish color, like a pale gold. I'm pretty sure. Not like fully, it's just like the accents on the outside of its body turn like a yellowy, like paley gold color, I'm pretty sure. You're doing good? Good, glad to hear that. Come on what, Murph?
Hello, man.
Come on what? Let me think the most meh Pokemon. I play this game too much. I don't know what you want. I play this game or these games way too much, dude. Like it's a little bit bad. But it's what people in my chat are usually coming to see. Why did I want to do this? I just thought it'd be fun as like a little challenge.
Yeah, why did you want to do this?
I don't know why I picked this game in particular. Because I don't like it.
Oh, it's because playing this game vanilla, you said, was like torture.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, playing
this
game is torture.
Yeah,
being honest.
I agree.
Shiny LGM, that one might trip me up. I think it's like a coppery color, I want to say. Is it like a coppery brown? I might be wrong. It's either a coppery brown or it's like a greenish, I believe. No, it's not. It's just the eyes turn pink. Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Fake fan.
It's LGM. Do you really blame me?
Fake fan.
Can you really blame me? It's LGM. Its shiny's kind of nice though. Like I like the pink eyes. Pink eyes look pretty cool. It's a good shiny, like in my opinion. I think it's solid. I never would have known. Yeah. I never would have known what it looked like if Murph didn't try to just test me on it. Oh, Murph, have you been watching the Dads Being Dudes episodes? I've just been not having fun with their new series. Like, it's just E-Speed wins the game, and it's like, bruh. I feel so bad. I'm just like,
you know what I've been watching?
What?
Every, like, couple months, I get recommended Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episodes.
Hell yeah!
Random season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episodes.
I will, if ever there is a time you want to watch that, I will gladly hop on Discord and watch that with you. I've never seen
the dub is like so absurdly bad. It's crazy.
I think it's like
funny, but
I think it's so bad it's good because like every like 2 minutes just like Chumley being like, not running.
That's what I would have done.
That's what I told him how to do that.
That's literally all he does during the Shadow Rider arc. Just
so
that's
good.
what I totally would have made that move.
I definitely would have made that move
no,
too.
Jada, shut up.
It's so funny.
It's so bad.
I will gladly watch that with you.
It was just even the really serious characters have stupid like everyone has stupid one-liners. It's like a Marvel movie.
Get your game on.
Even Zane is just like there's some serious stuff going on. He's like, I guess she's more of a dog person. I'm like, what?
And you got
why is Zane saying this? I'm like, what?
Being like, yeah, Mom says I got the looks.
Look, I just saw that one. Oh my, bruh, the show is so crazy. The dub is so bad. I don't know. I feel like though there's not really like a triple S tier voice acting performance except for Chaz. Like I feel like in the original show, like it was just the Yuki and Kaiba like voices went so crazy. You know, like they were actually pretty good. Not like YouTube fan dub, like actually pretty good. You know. I think Kai's internet may have gone away. I fear.
I am back. My mic DC'd. I just messaged you on Discord. My fault.
I don't know.
Sorry about that. I bumped it.
But I would say Chaz is my favorite GX character.
Chaz is dope.
It's so funny how different he is. In the manga, he's like an actual serious rival.
And then in the anime, he's just the Ojama guy.
Ojama guy. There's a duel in season 4 where he becomes like the Oja maniac and he wears like an Ojama suit.
I saw a picture of it. It's so
awesome.
He duels like Aster or something,
Peak.
right?
Yeah, it's Peak and he beats him. It's awesome.
He beats Aster, bruh. Wow. Bro did this for views and thought it was a cool challenge. Well, bro, I didn't do this for views. I just wanted to do a fun challenge for my first time playing BDSP. And then I realized I hate BDSP, but I've already committed, so we're here. Mm-hmm. What is my team so far? 1 sec, I'll show you. My team so far is Trenton the Crobat, Hartford the Bronzong, Jefferson the Empoleon, and Pierre the Roselia. You haven't, Murph? Yeah, I've done the same with you. It hasn't been fun. Like I like them working together more than I do competing against each other. I think it's more fun.
Yes.
Free should lower special defense, damage you over time, have its name changed to Frostbite. I think it should lower special attack, not special defense. And not stop you from moving. And burn should lower physical defense. Nah, I disagree. I think lowering the attack stats is better than lowering defense stats. I completely disagree. Sessions would be more balanced? I don't think so. I think that'd make him even better, actually. Like, lowering defenses is just way better than lowering offenses. In my opinion.
Well, no, I would agree, because in theory, like, every Pokemon uses both their defensive stats. But
exactly.
Very few Pokemon use both their offensive stats.
Exactly.
So instead of hitting 50% of Pokemon, you hit 100% of Pokemon.
Yep. It would make them way better, in my opinion. I could not agree more, Joe. It'd be
Giga broken?
Giga broken, exactly. Hey, Ephraim. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. That is indeed a Sneasel you see on the layout. 4 nice. Yep, we're going for team number 5. This is our 5th hunt. After that, we'll have 1 hunt left, and then we will have our full team. That's the plan at the moment, at least.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that Rodag did save. I loved them playing Pokérogue. It was so good. That was my favorite series I did. How long has this stream been going on? Like the series or like
years?
Like this one? If it's the series itself, well over a year and a half. If it's this stream in particular, an hour and a half.
Same thing.
Hi, Random. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? My friend drew me a new profile picture. Nice, dude. That's cool. Hey, what's up, Edgar Sandoval? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Welcome, welcome. Don't go nowhere. I'll be back. Don't worry, Mike. I ain't going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. Like, imagine like, I think Murph just put it perfectly. Like, imagine getting burnt and then the Zoomeril just turned obliterate to you Exodia style. Like, literally, can you imagine, like, if you, like, all the opponent's Pokemon were burnt and you just, like, send in your huge power choice band of Zoomeril with Aqua Jet and you're like, dead, 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 dead. Because it would be like how Explosion was. Remember how Explosion self-destruct before Gen 5, I think, used to have your defense?
Yeah.
It would be just like that. Like, that's so disgusting. I think that'd be so much more broken. I think that's the way you make statuses better than they already are. I didn't mean to get off the subject of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I was trying to get caught up on chat. No, I really like Chaz. Chaz is really cool. Dude, if you want to talk about, like, a character who got straight up shafted in that show, what the hell happened to Bastion?
I just forgot he existed.
Literally, and then he has, like, one throwaway gag in, like, season 3 where he's just like, hi, I'm still a part of this show. You remember me, right? It's like, bruh, what did they do to my boy? And he was cool. He had, like, different deck. Like, he wasn't amazing, but he was cool. He had, like, different deck archetypes.
It's definitely interesting for a character. I agree. As a kid, I really liked him, and I really liked Chaz, because Chaz was like
Chaz was the GOAT.
He was like if Seto Kaiba was a dumbass.
Yeah, and it was kind of endearing
Ash
a little bit.
Was like the dude who studied really hard, and I thought it was cool that he switched up his decks, like you said.
Yeah. Like, he's literally a Yu-Gi-Oh player. He's not just like, well, I like Elemental Heroes. Guess I'm playing this forever now.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's cool that he's swapping out his deck for, like, fitting the right situation. Like, it's literally. But he literally has a built-in side deck, is what I was gonna say.
Speaking of, I remember like Vanguard. They have an anime. I was showing you like some of the openings.
Yeah, you showed me the openings and stuff. They were.
I remember it was funny because the first like the OG show. They wanted to sell more of the new decks. So what they did is just in season 2, they're like, yeah, the bad guy like uses this special psychic power, and he like seals away the old clans because it's instead of decks like it's, and so it's like, yeah, so the main character, that's why all the characters are using new clans. Also buy the new product.
What?
And buy the new cards.
You know, they say that the best kind of companies and stuff are self-aware.
Yeah, it was funny. But it was weird, like they really changed, like they barely changed the clan. So like the main character played Royal Paladin, and they made a new clan called Gold Paladin. And they played like 90% similar. It was so funny.
Kind of based.
Yeah.
Kind of based, kind of self-aware. I'm here for it.
I actually didn't mind it. I liked it as a kid because I'm like, oh, now I can buy a second deck, and it's like kind of different. You know, it's completely the same, but it plays like a play style that I like, and it looks just different enough, you know.
It gets some marketing tactics in there. It's like how at Five Guys you think you're getting extra fries in your bags and stuff. but they're actually just calculating the amount of fries that they give you anyway. It's like a marketing tactic and stuff, but it works because I do love me them fries.
They're pretty good, I agree.
Yeah. Five Guys fries are top tier, I think.
Bro, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in like 3 years, and I had it the other day, and I'm like, this is amazing.
I know, dude. Like literally same. I had Chick-fil-A. My sister flew in, and we got Chick-fil-A for dinner. Her and I did, and I got like a peach shake and just a classic chicken. I was like, I am a happy boy. I am a very content boy in this moment right now. It's so good. I learned recently that they only did the half thing because they wanted to get it to 500 damage, but it took too much memory for 2 moves, so they set to 215 half defenses. Talk about being a lazy game freak, am I right? Actually, I guess that kind of makes sense. A little bit. Pokemon Future could have more than one ability, like 3 abilities, and Typhlosion Lance would have Flash Fire, Water Absorb, and Volt Absorb. That should be kind of heat. That actually would be kind of heat. Burn having attack has to be the most annoying thing. Like, imagine you have King Gambit, then you get burnt after using Sucker Punch on Flame Body, and now your King Gambit does a ton less damage. That's called balance. That's called balance. Like, the trade-off of going all in on attack is, like, you could be burnt, and then you lose that. That's why your stats, like, having stuff lower defense would be even more broken. Because, like, yes, it's annoying when you get burned and you get your attack halved, but, like... think about it from the opposite. Like, you have, like, a team of 5 Will-O-Whispers and a King Gambit in the back. You just, like, Will-O-Wisp everybody, and now, like, their entire team takes double damage because of burn having defense. Like, that's disgusting.
Well, I was going to say, well, the better example also, too, is your opponent, in theory. Let's say you have a special attacking monster. They have a completely useless slot in their Pokemon because the burn does nothing to the special attacker.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's fine. I just wish there was a way for physical attackers to be less bad, because it feels like they're always inherently worse because of stuff like burn.
Yeah, and that's why I agree that, like, Frostbite should lower special attack.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because, like, lowering defenses is just, like, that's way too broken. That would actually break the game. It would literally become a status fest, more so than it is now. Just be like, all right, let me get a burn on this one, let me get a Frostbite on this one. Because of this one, I need to do more physical damage to. This one, I gotta do more special damage to. That would be all the game was. And that does not sound fun for anybody. See you, Savage. Have a good one. Take care.
Yeah.
I'd rather be more frail than do half damage. I could not agree less. I could not agree less with that statement. I think you need to balance. think you need to balance attack. I think you just should balance special attackers and give them Frostbite. That is basically like a special burn, essentially. I think that'd be perfect. But, like, lowering defenses, like Joe said earlier, all Pokemon need both their defense stats. But, like, I'm not going to need special attack on my Sneasel. I'm not going to need special attack on my Medicham. I'm not going to need special attack on my Machoke. Yes, there are some Pokemon who might use both attacking stats. For example, the Snover that I might end up getting. But, like, for the most part, mixed attackers aren't really that common. Like, most of the time, Pokemon have, like, one high attacking stat and one really low one. So you know what you're going in on. And it's just, like, lowering defense with that, making so that, like, you're taking, like... Nah, it should not be a thing at all. You can predict a burn and use a special move, but you can't predict a burn and then just get hit by a special move. It's fully up to chance that way. Wait, I gotta read that again. You can predict a burn and use a special... Oh, yeah, like, if you are a mixed attacker, then, like, yeah, you can, like, work around it. Same thing, like, if you know your opponent's gonna Will-O-Wisp, you go into one of your special attackers. I
think that's one of the ways, ideally, because I feel like most mixed attackers are stinky, like Decidueye, for example, in, like, top tier competitive. But ideally, I think Game Freak's intention about making the mixed attackers, it's like, well... Neither of your attack stats are going to be insane, but the fact that you could build it either way and your opponent has to flip is what balances it, makes them a bit better, would make them niche in the meta, but it's just they never take off more often than not because you just would rather have, like, a way better, like, just Pokemon built for specially attacking or a Pokemon built for physically attacking.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate, because I think the idea of a mixed attacker is kind of cool. And the other thing that also kind of stinks about the mixed attackers is because of they care so much about the base stat totals and stuff, they have to take the stats away from other areas, which is, like, Decidueye's case, speed. And it's not low enough where it actually could be super useful.
Nope, it's like, what, 70 or something?
Yeah, it's like a weird in-betweeny number. 70-something, I think, yeah.
Yeah. It's, like, not good enough for Trick Room, but not fast enough to be a good sweeper.
But it's super fun to play through, especially like in a Alola where everything's speed is so low, and you can run like Shadow Ball and Leaf Blade, and like you can kind of build this crazy cool moveset. Like,
It's definitely a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun whenever I use it in a playthrough.
Yeah, there's definitely like a lot of, there's definitely not a lot, but there are definitely some Pokemon that can take advantage of like being mixed attackers. It's just like they're a lot less common than like a pure physical attacker or a pure special attacker. Like I'm not gonna throw like Fire Punch and Ice Punch on like an Alakazam. At the same time, I'm not gonna throw like Psychic or Focus Blast on a Conkeldurr. Like I'd be throwing if I did that. So it's just kind of like the nature of the game. Like lowering defensive stats would just make status even better. IMO at least. Hi Jennifer, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Guys, really ready to blame anything on Game Freak? This is a joke I do as well. I mean, it's just they're just kind of like the fall guys at this point. I think Frostbite would inherently make physical better by balancing too. That's what I think. Like literally if you just implement drowsiness and Frostbite from Legends Arceus, I think you've balanced the game more than it's been since like probably Gen 6, I would say. Was it Gen 6 that the burn nerf happened, or was that Gen 7?
I don't remember, but I will say, I don't know, Gen 6, like, you got the Fairy Edition, but you also have Megas.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's what I was going to say, because like, I know there was, like, an attempt to make burn less good, because it used to do, what, like, 12% per turn, right? Or, like, something like that? Like, it used to do, like, poisons amount
I think
per
it was
turn.
4.
I think it was, like, 12.5 or something. And now it's, like, 6.25, I believe.
I don't remember.
Either way. But I think it was 7 where they nerf burn. So I think that's their attempt to balancing it. But even then, like, special attackers were still, like, untouched, essentially. I wish honestly, I wish, like... I wish, like, my internet would just, like, not... If we could just... That'd be great, dude. Know what? Burn should stay the way it is, but it should give you a stat drop, not be its own thing? What? I don't even know what the hell that means.
I think, like, say it works like Intimidate, a -1, but you don't get a status.
No, I disagree.
I do as well, because you just pivot out of it. That's what makes Intimidate unique, is the pivoting aspect.
Yep. Because like
for
it's
you
good.
And your opponent. Like
exactly.
if you the Intimidator and the Intimidate.
Yep. It's good in the moment, but like you can't just switch out. But like again, then your opponent can bring it and swap out and bring it. So it becomes a whole pivot fest and everything, which like again, like you can make your argument about whether or not that's fun, but it is like it does have counterplay. I don't know.
There should be a. Is there? Oh, I might be stupid if it says. Is there a special attacking Intimidate version?
No.
I would think so, right? Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I think you add the special attack version of Intimidate, and you add the Frostbite, and you're chilling for balance.
I agree. The closest thing we have is Ting Lu's ability.
Oh yeah, like the aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for both players though, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's all Pokemon on the field. Well, actually, no, I don't think it affects you. I think it. Wait. No, it does. It does. Yeah, it is all players on the field.
Yeah.
So, like, in a free-for-all or, like, a 4-person battle, like a 2v2, then it affects all 4 Pokemon. Yes, that's correct. That's the closest thing we got. We don't have a special Intimidate, but I think that should be a thing. Just make it, like, I don't even know, like Frighten or something. I don't know. Intimidate versus Frighten? I don't know.
Because I feel like, too, the other problem you always have with a special attacking sweeper versus physical attacking sweeper is it feels like there's more really good special moves in general than physical moves.
Yeah, I would say so for the most part.
You know, Ice, for example, it's like, oh, yeah, Ice Beam is just 100 times better than like any physical ice move I can think of off the top of my head. You know,
the only one that comes to mind is Icicle Spear, and you need heavy-duty boots in order for that to be good. Because Ice Punch is not it.
Yeah.
Ice Punch is definitely not it. I feel like if there were less team slots, mixed attackers would be so amazing good. With 6 slots, you can get a good wall, support, attacker, and special attacker, and 2 more slots to spare. True. True. You got 2 full out Shine Giraffe and 2 sandwich only iron bundle. What?
I don't know. Actually, I think
Congrats.
if you take away team slots, how OP do statuses become? You know what I mean?
More.
It's just less Pokemon the status. Yeah.
More.
I would think utility Pokemon would be even more disgusting.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think we should take away team slots. I think 6 is like good where it's at. And I mean, like in some formats, like VGC for example, you do get 4 team slots, but like still.
Yeah.
There shall also be a special Intimidate. Agreed. Like call it Frighten, give it to a ghost type. Cool. Perfect. Hey, what's up, Tina? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? When I got the random giraffe rig, I said, quote, wait, what, in shock because I was just going to shiny hunt. Nice, dude. If you really call Twisted Mind, that's just special rough skin. I don't even think we need that. Like, just give us, we don't even need that. We don't even need that. Just give us special Intimidate. Like, rough skin's not even that good.
Yeah, I was going to say, because rough skin is breaking the metagame.
It's just Garchomp. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, what? Sharpedo gets it? Sharpedo sucks. Is there any other Pokemon that gets rough skin that's not Sharpedo or Garchomp? I guess you can make the case for Ferrothorn because of Iron Bars, basically the same thing. But, like, again, there's counterplay for that. Protective pads. So, again, like, you can,
and even then,
you
like,
work around
I don't even think it's that OP.
No, I don't think it's that bad. Like, rough skin Rocky Helmet can be annoying, but, like, if you know your opponent's going to have rough skin Rocky Helmet and you don't prepare for it, that's on you. I want to take away team slot. I'm just saying that's where mixed with drive. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Like, having mixed attackers to, like, counter, like, walls and stuff would be good. I think that would be pretty good. The other time I could see that being helpful is, like against stall teams. Like, your opponent just is, like, if you have, like, a mixed attacker, like, they can't necessarily send in a Pokemon that's only good against physical or a Pokemon that's only good against special because they don't really know what you're going to go for. So you kind of got to wait and see. And then if the Pokemon you send in that's good against physical is bad against special, then you can be like, all right, well, you may have lived my close combat, but here's an Ice Beam. That's probably not going to be fun for you. So, like, I think mixed attackers definitely have their place. They can be good. They're definitely not the best. I think just, like, having, like, good coverage to your type, to your attacking stat you're best with is just inherently better. But, like, mixed attackers can still have a place at the table, I think. Because I've used them. Sorry,
taking things away or adding things. I say that's always been the argument in Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, because just forever it's been like, 15 card extra deck.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of a weird number.
It does seem like a weird number.
And they were saying like, oh, a lot of people are advocating for like 20, but I've always advocated for less. I've always advocated for 10, because I think in the modern era, all the best decks just they're so toolboxy.
Isn't it like links?
And they can just and they can just run like every, not like right now, but they can just run like every disgusting card under the sun, where I feel like you cut it down to 10, it'd be really interesting and would actually make the restriction would actually make the game a bit more interesting, a bit more dynamic, because you'd have to take like, because right now there's like 25 cards for consideration in like the best deck, let's say, and you have to cut it down to 15. If you then had to cut it down to 10, I think that's where it would get even more interesting. And also, I think that would help a lot of the crummier decks keep up, because a lot of them only have 8, 9, 10 really good cards in the extra deck they can go into.
Yeah.
Because they're not as toolboxy, not as flexible, they'll never be like tier 1. They'll just be stuck in tier 2. So I think it'd be kind of cool for balance.
I agree. 15 seems like
I always thought 15
number.
was. Yeah, it's always been. Well, it used to be. I think it used to be unlimited, like 100 years ago or something like that.
That sounds.
But no one ever played. But no one ever played out of the extra deck, so it never mattered.
Oh, yeah, probably. When did like extra decks start becoming good? Was it like synchros or like XEs? And, like, maybe you had some fusion decks running around?
I would say, like, there was, like, an FTK. There's, like, a fusion FTK.
Yeah, with,
in, like, 2004, the Magical Scientist.
Magical Scientist.
That's turtle nonsense.
Yeah,
I've seen that. But outside of that, and, like, a few, like, in Metamorphosis, there was never really, like, the fusion deck wasn't really ever explored. Which is weird, because I think it's, like, the coolest mechanic ever is what got me into the game, what I thought was super unique, and it was kind of just annoying as a kid to be like, wow, I'm gonna go neg 3 to summon the worst monster ever, but like it's cool that I fuse these monsters, kinda,
Dude, I was looking at like some
but the synchros is when the extra deck became more of a generic toolbox for kind of any deck. Okay. Which I thought was cool, because there was only like, because most decks only had like 4 or 5 pretty good cards to go into. Yeah. That was interesting from a balance perspective. And then Xyz, it got even more generic. That's the problem, is like every
I really liked
a couple
Xyz,
years,
though.
it got even more generic. I like Xyz a lot too. I think pendulums were a mistake.
Pendulums, I
And
still don't
then-
understand pendulums. I understand links
I think
now.
links were a mistake too.
I understand links now, but like when links first were announced, I was like, what the hell are these, man? But I watched the video and I was like, oh, okay, I get these now. It makes sense. But pendulums, I was like, I watched the video and I still don't know what happens. I still don't.
I thought after Xyz they weren't going to make any more new card types because it's like, all right, you got the white cards that are like generic, quote unquote, but not too generic, and then you have Xyz, the black cards, which are like truly generic, quote unquote. They're just two monsters of the same level. And I'm like, all right, we're good. Like, this is fun. This is a good place to be at. And then pendulums are just like, summon your whole hand.
And that's
what?
Disgusting.
And then Lynx was just, we want to
Lynx is
slow
just
down the
Xyz.
game. We want to slow down the game, so we're going to force you to summon these zones. But the monsters were so absurdly generic, it made the pace of play so much fast because just the decks that could put the most bodies on the board just would vomit out 100 monsters.
Yep.
To the Link zones, and it made the crappier decks worse because they're like, I can't summon these powerful Link monsters as fast as you can. You know?
So now I just lose.
Made a huge gulf between a lot of the decks, which is really unfortunate.
That's pretty dumb. Like I think they're probably kind of like, I wonder if it's like a Pokemon scenario where if like just gonna keep doing it every time there's a new set out, or like a new like there
hasn't been a new summoning method in like 6, 7, 8 years. So I think they've learned their lesson.
Yeah, because what it's like, there's like rush duels and stuff now or something.
Yeah, but Rush Duel only has fusion.
Oh, okay. That sounds
I
nice.
think maybe they have Synchronic Seed. Rush Duel is so cool because
basically they got rid of the things people don't like, pendulums and
one.
links.
What's cool is they also got rid of the paragraphs on cards. So instead of you having to infer, like some cards have multiple effects, and you don't know if it's like a hard once per turn to soft once per turn, but it'll tell you. It'll be like cost to play. They have now like a section for cost, the effect, the conditions to meet the effect. Like they streamlined all the text. They do full arts for the cards. Like the game is actually super fun and really interesting. We'll never get in America though, because Americans hate change. All these old Yu-Gi-Oh players are like, I don't want to play this new format. I don't care if it's 1/10 the price and it's just better. I want to play my old crummy format. It's like Magic. That's how Magic players are.
It reminds me of when like Duel Links was a thing. Like when that really became like a big thing. People were like, oh, we only have 3 monster in back row zones. Oh, this is never gonna last.
Back
like Duel Links was huge.
To be fair, that game was so unbalanced.
No, it was, but like I still like the changes. I like the three monster zones and stuff. Section moves don't make sense. Like, how can an emotional support egg poison or paralyze you? If you're talking about like Chansey and Blissey, then I think you could also make the argument, well, how can a emotional support egg breathe fire and shoot electricity in the form of Thunderbolt and Flamethrower? So like, I don't know if that argument's gonna hold up in court, my dude.
That's the problem I always have too. Is just I don't get why they hate Pokemon so much. Like Unpheasant has like a pretty good physical attack stat. It gets like 1 physical flying move.
Yep, and it gets like
it's been out for like 100 years. Yeah, it's like 75 base special attack or whatever it is. It's so.
I think it's even lower than that.
Stupid. It might be. But yeah, I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh's just weird. It's weird. I still play it and spend money on it because I hate myself. And I love the new deck I'm playing.
It's base 65 special attack, 115 physical.
Dang. The new deck I'm playing, I just give my opponent my monsters and then take them back, and I get an effect when I take them back. It's so fun, actually.
That actually does sound kind of fun. It reminds me of oh shoot, what's the archetype I'm thinking of? There's like, I can't think of it. God, that's gonna bother me. There's like some older like Yu-Gi-Oh archetype I remember where like, I think, is it like Lava Golem burn decks you'd want to like summon to your opponent's side? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. For the new Deadpool flick, my wife and I saw Deadpool 2 on Disney Plus. Ooh, she actually liked it. I hated it more so. Second worst X-Men picture. I really liked it. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I remember thinking the first one was good, and I thought the second one was stinky. And I'm not gonna see the third one.
Did I watch the first one with you? No, I did. I watched it with I think I watched it with Christian McCann. Remember Christian?
Somewhat. I watched it with let's say Mike and Isaiah.
All right.
I'm gonna
I
say.
think I thought I
15.
like saw you guys like because we were watching. I remember watching it on like one of the lounges in Everglades.
Oh, we saw it like in the theater. I remember.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just saw you guys there, and maybe I connected with the memory somehow.
Mm.
No, I really liked it though. I thought it was good. I think the first one's still the best. Who's stronger, martial arts dog or sleeping koala? I don't know what martial arts dog is.
If martial arts dog is Mean Shao and sleeping koala is Kamala, I think Mean Shao takes it. No, Mean Shao's like a ferret.
Yeah.
Martial arts dog, was it like Lucario?
Is
I
Lucario a
think
dog?
Lucario.
Isn't a jackal? Well, jackal's
I
a
don't know
dog,
what
right?
that is. That's close enough. Martial
Close
arts dog.
Sleeping koala is Kamala. That one's easy. Martial arts dog. I have no idea what that is.
I'm going with Lucario.
I could see Lucario being it. I told her at the part when Deadpool was dying that this was when Joe was raging.
It goes on for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
the second one, it's like, no, it's like when we were playing Final Fantasy. I'm like, Kai, I get the bit. It's going for a little too long. It's annoying me now.
Mm-hmm. Saw Deadpool 1 in a somewhat large group. The second one, it was me, Joe, Julian, and Sam. I only used her last name because she has on her... Okay, yeah, true. Then I don't feel bad calling her Sam Mitchell. That's true. She has on her YouTube channel. Kamala has a higher attack than Lucario. Well, yeah, Lucario was mainly supposed to... I mean, like, it is good with physical attack, but its special attack is higher than its physical.
It's like an aura fighter,
Yeah.
which I think is cool.
Kamala's the same attack stats as Annihilate. Now, that seems ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. That one's a little ridiculous. I can see the Lucario one being sure, whatever. The fact that it has the same attack as Annihilate, that seems a bit much.
Did you watch the Legend of Zelda game play thing? Came out the other day.
No.
Like 5 minutes. I don't even know. I got recommended. I haven't watched it.
For like the new game?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what we're doing after call. After we're done here, I know what we're doing later.
Yeah.
Before Mike plays Deadpool for us. Cause I'm checking that thing out. There's a part when he's got baby legs that felt like part was written by the people who made To Boldly Flee. I don't even know what that is.
The worst movie ever.
I remember the baby leg part. I remember laughing. Both at 115, Sleeping Kamala got hands. Yeah, he throws that little log carries around with some weight. Apparently. I was never like a big Deadpool guy until like these movies came out, like the Ryan Reynolds ones.
I just hate the. It's just a character that annoys me.
That's
you
fair.
know?
He's very self-aware.
He's quirky and
He's
breaks the
quirky
fourth
and
wall.
self-aware. That's why I like
can't stand it.
Gwenpool. That's why I like Gwenpool more because like she's like
That sounds even
self-aware.
worse, actually.
Well, no, it's just Gwen
What I've
Stacy,
heard.
but it's Deadpool. And like it's basically like Deadpool, but like a little bit more bombastic, but also a little bit more grounded. Like I love Gwenpool.
Makes literally no sense, but okay.
Okay, I know it doesn't, but trust me, if you read it, you'd be like, oh, I get what he means.
I'd rather not, so I'll just believe you.
Yeah, I don't
How's
think you
that?
want to read. That sounds fine. Are we Discording after stream? We can. I know if you want to do it tonight or when you want to do it. I gotta pick up my mom tomorrow morning, but I'm getting coffee out of it, so we're chilling. So I gotta drive her to work, and I have to go to work too. I get to help her organize her new office. Wowee. I got a little game to stream for you lads. Yeah, you told us you're gonna stream Deadpool. We were just talking about it.
You stream God Hands, Dad.
You know, honestly, I wouldn't say no.
I love it.
Hold on.
That cold open is so good. Water.
Water.
I can't imagine just you're some kid and you're like, God, that sounds sick. You just go home and you're like, what did I buy?
I love it.
That game probably made so many people mad.
Oh, I'm sure
I
it
love
did.
that.
That's why I love it. There's nothing that makes me happier than other people's misery. Not to mention, I was about to say, not to mention, way more sexier than you. But he said your
True.
name, so I didn't want to be mean.
That's okay.
Nah, I can't
That's
do Joe
alright.
like that. Joe's a sexy fella. I can't do my mans like that.
Wholesome.
Ain't no way I found a Pokemon evolution line in Gen 5 that doesn't have an absurd evolve level. Try to guess what it is. It's not a starter or a Gigarsby. There are Pokemon that don't, like Stoutland, for example, like Lillipup. There are some that do have stupid
like
evos.
Scolipede.
Yeah,
That's really-
Scolopede's one.
really cool.
Yeah, Leavanny.
Leavanny.
Technically, you can get a Water Stone, Fire Stone, and Leaf Stone pretty early on, so you could get the monkeys. Not that you would want to. Same thing with a Moonstone. You get that pretty quick.
Early Monkey's pretty good for a Nuzlocke, clunky.
It is. It is really good because it's just like a guaranteed free first fight. Like as long as it's not like way under leveled, like you're fine. Trying to think what else there is. There's
Seismitoad.
Oh, is that? I mean, true. That's my Seismagoat. This is not a Palpitoad plushie behind you for nothing. Where'd my boy go? Where's my boy? Where's Toad? Oh, there he is. There's my guy. There's my guy. I love Palpitoad, dude. That's my boy Toes. I have no idea what it is with Palpitoad with me, but like, I love him. I would take a bullet for Palpitoad.
I can't even look at it.
I love Palpitoad. Dude, there's also this would no joke be my dream job. There's a guy on TikTok who's called the Pokemon Conservationist. And he basically talks about Pokemon as if they were like real world creatures and like the animals and other Pokemon they would eat.
So sad.
Well, it's so cool. He's like a biologist. He like works as a biology researcher. And like he just does this as like a side thing. And I'm like, that's so cool. Like this would be my dream job.
Amen.
Alright, we're back, I think. God freaking damn it, dude. Waterstone, Saltstone, Ice Stone, true.
Amen.
Wait, he put it back. He put it the wrong order. He put water, salt, ice.
Oh no.
Oh, it's so over. Palpitoad is Unova and Wooper. Actually, Palpitoad is a 3-stage evolutionary line. However, Wooper is a 2-stage evolutionary line, so therefore they cannot be related because they don't share the same amount of evolutionary steps within their Pokemon family. I think that's what they call a checkmate.
Dang.
Wooper wishes it could hold a candle to Palpitoad, dude.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. I don't give a damn. I would.
I like Wooper way more.
I think Seismitoad's way better than Quagsire.
Yeah, but I mean, I like Quagsire more aesthetically.
I don't.
He's funny. You get him out earlier too.
Yeah.
Nice stat stick for the beginning of the game.
Bro really said, well, I'm sorry. I just had to prove you wrong. It's what I do best. It's proving people wrong. It's what we do around here.
Went to the Reddit school of owning.
True.
That's what Kai did.
True.
I love it. Guys, it's called Reddit because, like, I read it. You know? It's like,
Whoa.
oh, man. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I never would have thought of that. Dude, I hate playing PDSP. I cannot wait for this to be over.
It's almost over.
I know, I have 4 Pokemon. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, wait.
Do you know how many resets you're at, by the way?
We're over 11,000.
Oh my god! That should be illegal. Ow, I just banged my knee on my computer tower.
Oh, no.
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, some would say.
Unfortunate? That should be illegal.
Yeah.
Like, you're over OG odds. By a lot. By almost half.
Kai's gonna beat the game. Before
Joe's still gonna be going for his dinosaur.
No, the minute you get your 6th Pokemon, if I'm still on this, I'm just... You got it, man.
I'm surprised you said 6th. I thought you were gonna say 5th.
It might be at this point. We'll
Yeah,
see.
if I get this too, like, I wouldn't blame you at this point if you were just like, I'm gonna tap out on this one.
Just let me get halfway there, dude. Halfway.
Well, maybe you should stream it. Like, stream your attempts. Why?
I hate streaming.
Why? It's just like, you're just chilling. I don't understand why you hate streaming. You just chill. Streaming, I think streaming is way more chill than like making a video.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Making videos, I feel like I get bored easier than I do when I'm streaming. Well, then again, that depends. Because if I have people to talk to, like you and people in chat, then I don't get bored. But if like it's just me alone with my thoughts, like trying to find a Galarian Ponyta in the middle of Sword and Shield, nah, I can't last 45 minutes. Like I'll be the first person to admit that. Yeah. If I got people to talk to, I'm chilling. Who has more attack, a British duck or a chess piece? What is the British duck in this scenario?
I don't know.
Because like the chess piece is probably Poniard or Bisharp, which both
British
have high attack
duck.
stats. Like I'm pretty sure Poniard's base 100 attack.
The British part's throwing me off.
Oh, Sir Fetched.
Oh yeah, he's a duck, I guess.
I guess he technically is. Which chess piece? Because I'm pretty sure Poniard's base 100. I think Sir Fetched is like what, 110? Yeah, Sir Fetched is 135, so I'm gonna go with Sir Fetched.
Okay, but to be fair to the chess piece, it's got like steel blades for hands.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Poniard's base 100. Yeah, Poniard has... Oh, no, it's 85. Poniard's base 85. Bisharp. Bisharp has... Bisharp's base attack. What is it? Eos. Bisharp's base attack is 125. Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I decided I'm not playing Dragon Quest III anymore. I'm just gonna wait till the remake comes out.
That's fair. I think that's warranted, honestly.
I'm like, wait, I'm enjoying myself. I could just enjoy the new game. Like, they've earned my money.
I would say so. I'm definitely gonna get it when it comes out. King Gambit is a chess piece in the scenario? Oh, it's the same. They both have 135. So neither is the answer. They both have 135. Yeah, I literally just said that. It's a true question. They're both the same attack. I know, I literally just said that. They're both base 135.
It was a ruse. I deceived you.
It was a ruse. You have been deceived.
ATC.
Got him.
Can't wait to play more Final Fantasy IX.
Yay! When is your video coming out for that, by the way? When is your video of Pokemon Snap coming up, by the way, that you're supposed to post last week? Post your goddamn videos!
Bro, I'm like
done.
day 5 it. I'm like day 5 in a row of working, and I got another 4 days in a row.
I know that.
I get home and sleep. I just sleep.
No, and I know that, and I think that's completely valid, and you should be taking care of yourself and doing that. But like, you can set a video to go up at a later day in the week. You can schedule it.
I gotta tweak it.
How? How do you gotta tweak it? Whenever I upload one of my videos, it takes like 20 minutes to upload. And then I tweak it all there, and then I go to bed afterwards. Like I'm probably gonna do that.
You tweak it in like the YouTube editor?
No, God, no.
I was gonna say, what are you, a psychopath?
No, I just mean like thumbnail, description, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I gotta do that. I'll probably do that while we're in call tonight. Because I have to put that up tomorrow. I have a shiny video. I gotta finish everything.
Kai, we should play the Starfy games. They just put the Japanese ROMs on the Game Boy Advance, and I can't read them. And I'm like, why do they do this? Like, you guys could have translated this. There's no way there's that much dialogue in these.
Yeah, like for real. Probably would have taken
insane.
like 2 hours.
If they ever put the FE games up there and just the straight Japanese rips, I'll be like, all right, Kai, you're playing all of them. I will translate for you on the fly.
Perfect. I'm down. Where do I sign?
That'd be a good video.
That'd be a good
What
video.
does that say? What does that say? That's attack. I can't remember. I think it's items.
I think that means your dexterity.
What's going on in this scene? What's going on in this scene, Joe?
Somebody.
Manfroy's like being a jackass. I don't know. Like,
that would be a good video, like dead ass.
Be a good video.
What we could
be a
do.
great. We need you to beat FE1. That'd be a good video.
Maybe I'll stream it.
No, that game's not even worth playing. To be fair.
True.
There's only 3 FE games worth playing, and you haven't played any of them yet, so don't get any funny ideas.
Oh, you mean it's not Echoes, Three Houses, and Awakening?
Oh.
In that order?
Oh, God.
I'm going to grab my 3DS after this while we're in call, and I'm going to play Echoes while I'm in call with you. Just so I can see.
That game stinks!
It does not. It's so good. I love it.
Map design. If they tweak the map design, it could be the best FE game. I think that's why it pisses me off so much.
I love it. I think the map design's not that bad. Then again, I haven't played it in a while.
So bad.
I'll literally grab it. I'll grab my 3DS.
Worst maps ever.
I will grab my 3DS while we're in call, and I will play while Mike streams as Deadpool and stuff. I'll do it.
That game, it's funny, that game Awakening and Three Houses have some of the worst map design ever.
You mentioned.
So I don't
Three Houses, I think I told you, I went back and I was like, alright, I can see it. I can see it. I still really like the game.
Oh, you never said. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't? Oh, I went back and I played the Battle of the Eagle and the Lion.
I'm winning him over. Oh, you told me that part, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, huh, not having as much fun as I remember. Again, I was playing on Maddening, so that might have something to do with it, but still. But
yeah, that on Maddening is rough.
Yeah, it was not fun. Somehow I made it through and got like the what's it called, like the reward for most KOs or whatever. But it was not a fun one. It was not.
I just hate the monastery so much.
I don't even mind it that much. It's definitely cumbersome and annoying to get around, but like I don't think it's that bad.
FE9 had peak base. You could buy your weapons, you could reward bonus experience, and you could do little extra dialogues if you wanted, or you could go to the map. Yeah.
Sounds like Xenoblade's bonus experience, where you can like have a little extra chats with your blades and stuff, do heart-to-hearts, get bonus experience for your characters. Build affinity.
This game's good.
Xenoblade, it is. You're right. I agree.
Oh. I gotta play more Xenoblade 2.
No joke. You name the time and the place, I will be there. I'm not even joking. You could be like, hey, Kyle, I'm gonna record Xenoblade at 3 a.m. You down? I will set a goddamn alarm. I have never been like so thoroughly entertained and frustrated watching someone play a video game in my life.
I hate the combat so far.
Well, because you aren't doing it right, and I was trying to help you, and you weren't listening to me.
No, it just doesn't feel good.
I literally was trying to tell you things to do, and you're like, you just literally didn't move. You just stood there auto-attacking. And you almost died on the tutorial fight. On normal difficulty.
Yeah.
As I'm trying to help, and you're like, nah, I got it.
It just feels weird. I don't like it.
Because you're not doing it right, and I was trying to help you.
I want to play a good old-fashioned RPG where you take your turn, I take my turn. I'm
going to stream Xenoblade to you later, and I'm going to be like, alright, so this is what you're supposed to do. This is how you're supposed to do it. I'll stream like some time trials to you or something.
Xenoblade elitist.
Or like the giant Arden fight maybe, like one of the super
Are you a Xenoblade elitist?
No, I'm definitely not like some of the people.
I would think the elitist would be like, one is the best. The other ones are stinky.
I disagree.
What's the elitist opinion?
Probably 3, honestly.
Xenoblade elitist.
Probably 3 because it's got time trials and stuff. Does one have time trials? I don't remember. I know it doesn't in the original. I don't know if it did in the remake. It might.
It's funny because I told you, right? The Fire Emblem elitists are like, we hate Echoes. I'm like, yeah, we hate Awakening. Yeah, we hate Three Houses. Yeah, we hate Engagement. I'm just there like agreeing. Yeah. We love FE4. Yeah, and I'm like,
oh! It's like the Darth Vader scene at the end of Vengeance. No!
long ass game. Tell you what. That's one where like, it's like I said. Oh, Dragon Quest 3, everyone's gonna buy the remake because they like it's actually a good game and they like it. And then 1 and 2 are gonna come out the remaster, and then they're gonna get suckered into buying it and be pissed. FE4 is totally one where I could see like they're just coming out and people like, oh, it looks cool. Like, 'cause it does look really cool. It has some really good presentation and everything. And I'm just like, wait a minute. I've been tricked.
Hold on, something is wrong here.
Why have I been in chapter 1 for 5 hours?
Also,
Yep.
I looked on Reddit, so like the most accurate of all places.
That's a great point. Yep.
Yeah. Currently in first place with 1.1k votes, Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Currently in second place with 1k votes, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
I figured the fan opinion would be like 1 was the best only because 1 looks the most competent and it's the only one that has it's like been out the longest.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like really groundbreaking. Like they got people to translate it and blah blah blah. You know, like, and it brought like it was the one that brought
Operation
them over.
Rainfall.
For 3 seems kind of anime, and 2 is like seems cringe.
Opposite,
I would think.
Opposite. 2 is more anime. 3 is not really anime. Like truthfully, 3 is like a good mix of like the good parts of 2 and the good parts of 1. I think 3 is my favorite.
Yeah.
I would say. I think 3 is my favorite.
Choose my favorite. It's not one I've played.
You played
so it has
for
to be
an
my
hour.
favorite. It's my favorite and my least favorite.
3 is my favorite just because of like I feel like 3 is in like in a weird spot for me because it was the culmination of like 2.5 games essentially. There's even some references to Xenoblade X in there and everything as well. It's just like this
Oh,
culmination
that's the
of...
best one.
No. I can promise you that's not the case. I haven't even played that one truthfully. I didn't know. Did you own a Wii U?
No.
I was about to say, can I borrow it? I'll buy a copy right now.
I should buy one.
No.
Actually, I was gonna buy one, but then I found out it's technically not a handheld, so I'm not gonna buy one.
Rip. Well, it's not really. It's more of a console than a handheld. It's just like it's the Switch. It's the Switch's like weird older brother or like weird uncle. Cause like it was sort of a handheld, but also not really. Cause like it was
classified as one. So
yeah,
I'm in the clear.
It was mainly console, but like
I can't even think of any games I'd want for it either.
Xenoblade X is the only one I can think of.
I can't think of any. I have a list somewhere.
I literally don't think I could come up with another one. I'm sure there probably is one, but still. Who learns Moonblast, Zamazenta, or Togekiss? Well, I know Togekiss does not learn Moonblast, so I'm assuming Zamazenta is the correct answer. Pretty sure Togekiss only gets Dazzling Gleam, right?
Important games I want to play. Wii U. There's none. There's nothing in the Wii U.
Yeah, Zamazenta
category.
learns Moonblast. I mean, it's also kind of a leading question a little bit, like, who learns Moonblast? This Pokemon that's a mainly defensive fighting type Pokemon and steel type? Or this actual fairy type? Which one do you think would learn it? Like, clearly the answer is supposed to be Togekiss, but, like, that's the point of the question, is that it's not Togekiss. Because for whatever reason, they never gave it anything but D-Gleam. I don't even think it'd be that good with Moonblast.
It just needs Air Slash.
It just needs Air Slash, that's true. That's actually true.
Pokemon.
Zamazenta is correct. I don't know why Togekiss doesn't get Moonblast. No clue. I feel like Game Freak forgot to give it to it. Now they're just like, they're digging in their heels. It's time to unpack that now! Oh my god, Joe, have you watched Sword Art Online Abridged?
Yeah, I don't like it.
What? No! Why do you hate everything?
It's kind of cringe.
It's supposed to be!
I know, but it's like... That's one thing I just really don't like. I
don't either, usually.
I hate like dubs.
Same. I usually hate them too.
I hate like horrible fan-made dubs.
The only ones I've seen that I like are Snapcube, which does like the Sonic dubs and everything, because they just make them like absolutely crazy and out there, and I just like stick on one bit the entire time. And then I really liked the Sword Art Online Abridged. I was watching it today for the first time, and like pissing myself crying from laughter. because it was just that funny. And I sent it to Erin, and now she's watching it too, and she said thinks she'll be into it. Dude, I know it's like I know it's cringe, but like my thing is like it's supposed to be, and like the show itself was already cringe, so like it's like this is cringe and like it's supposed to be kind of way. SAO proper was cringe in like an ironic way, like as in like it tried to take itself seriously, but it very much wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what's something crazy? If I guarantee you, if you knew me freshman year, if you would have asked me what my favorite anime is, my answer would have been Sword Art Online. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty crazy.
Right? Like, Brett, I'd seen like 4 anime. I'd seen like Naruto, Fairy Tail, Sword Art, and like the first season of Attack on Titan. And that was it.
You're not brain dead.
I know, me too.
Those are some of my first ones too, though.
And the only ones looking back on it now that I'm like, I would watch those again are Attack on Titan and Naruto. You could not pay me to watch Fairy Tail again. And I would watch SAO again, ironically, to be like, oh my god, this show's so bad.
I'd watch Fairy Tail, ironically.
No, I wouldn't. I just don't enjoy it. I'd listen to
the Fairy Tail game.
I would listen to the openings for Fairy Tail and SAO. That'd be my extent of mine, because the openings, they go hard.
Yeah.
Like the first SAO opening, the third Fairy Tail opening, those go hard. Oh.
It's like all the card game animes I watch. I don't even like them. I just watch them because they reveal the cards for the trading card game on the show half the time each week.
Dude, I listened to.
I just want to know what they do.
I listened.
You know if I need to buy them or not.
True. I listened to one of the card. I don't remember which one it was. I listened to one of the card game openings you gave me while I was at the gym. I was working out. Cut off all my toes. Am I back? I think I'm back. Bro,
I believe so.
I hate it here, man. I just hate it here. Is Crobat better as a special attacker or a physical attacker? I know Crobat has more base attack, but it gets nasty plot and not Swords Dance. Probably physical attacker. Because, like, yeah, it gets nasty plot, but, like, you can also just throw a Choice Band on it and be Choice Band and U-Turn. Choice Band, U-Turn, Brave Bird, Cross Poison. 4th move. I would say it's better as physical attacker. You even like Choice Band with like Taunt is like your 4th move, honestly, like truthfully. If you know the opponent's gonna use a stats move, and you just hard switch out.
Oh, it's one of my favorite moves. I love it. Just even from design, it's just like your Pokemon like messes with them, and they get so mad. They're like, "I'm gonna hit you in the face next turn."
I have to hit that now.
I think it's like Encore too. Just I love all the little status moves.
Dude,
super well designed.
Have you ever played as or played against Pac-Man in Smash Brothers 4 Smash Ultimate?
Probably.
You know, like the fire hydrant he had as like his down special, yeah. That one.
I don't think I've ever played against a good one.
Okay.
Like I played against it like random.
So
you know what I mean?
We had an inside joke amongst a bunch of my friends in my hometown that attacking that hydrant, we would call it resisting the stupidity impulse, because it would basically be like a distraction tactic. While you're getting rid of the hydrant, you're like, I gotta hit that thing. I just gotta hit. It's a red. I gotta hit that thing. The Pac-Man, one of my friends, John, was like a really good Pac-Man player. Jayco, for those of you guys who are longtime fans of the channel. He was a really good Pac-Man player. So while we're busy like trying to get rid of the fire hydrant, he's like getting his his bonus fruit all set up. And he's got the perfect one ready to go. And by the time we destroy the Hydra Hydrant, we're like, oh shoot, a melon's coming at me. I can dodge, and then you die. Like it was like a joke among us. Like if you want to beat him, you gotta resist the stupidity impulse and just leave the hydrant alone. You have to go for him, not the hydrant. Otherwise, he's already won.
Yeah.
Nasty Plot, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Dark Pulse goes hard though. Honestly, not really. It's not really that good. Like just because it gets Nasty Plot doesn't mean you should use it. Like it's not that good. It's like base like 70 special attack, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's base 70. Which, like, isn't bad, but even with Nasty Plot, that's still not great. The only good thing it's got going for us with that is its speed. Which it is, like, crazy fast, but still. So, I don't know. How long did you want to go tonight, Joe?
Until your internet crashes again and you get upset.
I'm, like, kind of already there. That's why I was asking.
Well, just one more time.
One more internet crash? We might be here another hour at that rate.
I'm fine to do another, like, 10 minutes.
All right.
10:30. I'm not. Nothing's happening on my end. Hasn't been
Honestly,
happening on my
same,
end
dude.
for a while.
I ain't finding anything at the moment. Plus, I figured this way, like, it gives me more time to edit, gives Mike more time to play Deadpool, all that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I do have to go to bed at, like, a decent hour tonight, because I gotta pick my mom up around, like, 7:45, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we gotta go work. Teachers are going back to school. I guess she's a guidance counselor, not a teacher, but still point stands. What are you gonna say?
What's gonna happen to your stream schedule?
It's gonna be the same. Dude, like, the school I work at is downtown, so it is no joke a 5-minute walk from my new place.
That's good.
Yeah, I love it. The only thing I don't like is that some of the students also walk in the morning. I don't want to be like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see you, but I don't really want to talk to you. Like, I've already seen some of my students walking around town. I'm just like, you don't see me, you don't see me. Like, I remember Aaron and I went downtown to, like, check out this, like, little breakfast area or whatever. It's like a little breakfast restaurant. And while we were in there, I saw one of my students walk by outside. I'm just like, you don't see me, I'm not here. You don't see me, I'm not here. Like, I was doing everything I could to hide to make sure they couldn't see me.
Yeah.
So, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Is it Marimbified? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? What do I teach? I teach math and science to 8th through 10th graders. Mainly a focus on science, though, but I do also help out with math. Math is mainly like a not tutoring, but like I do help out with it. But my main subjects is my main subject would be like 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade science. So like physical science, biology, and like environmental science. Just basically not chemistry. F that. I hate chem, dude. Nice, yeah, it's really fun. I really like it. I really like it. And my students seem like they get a kick out of working with me, so we take those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I have Sword Art Online openings stuck in my head now, and I can't get them out.
That's probably not gonna add to your frustration.
Probably not. I still can't believe you don't like the abridged. How much of it did you watch?
I couldn't even tell you. It was like 100 years ago.
Oh. You're hunting for a shaman yourself in BDSP? Oh, sick! Hell yeah. Dope shiny. Very, very dope shiny. Best of luck with your shaman hunt. Hope you get it soon.
I was gonna hunt shaman.
No, I'm not gonna hunt shaman.
No.
I would. If I didn't have Roselia, I would. Like, straight up I would, because Shaman Sky is broken. It, like, actually is so broken. Shellbell should be buffed to IMO. Like, 1/8 damage recovery is, like, the equivalent of leftovers most times, unless you attack you're using close combat and Blizzy. Yeah, I think I would agree, but I don't know if I would go all the way to 1/8, but I think Shellbell needs a buff. I would agree. I think 1/8 might be a little high, but I definitely think it needs a buff. I agree with that for sure, for sure. Dude, I got this little new bike under my desk, like this little like exercise bike that like you put under a table or like a desk and everything. It's fun. I like it. My legs are getting a little workout while I stream.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's like $40 too. It's a good deal. It's like a lot of the time during the day is spent like a lot of my time during the day is just spent on my computer between like schoolwork, between like classes, between like grading, probably soon, between streaming, between editing. So like most of the time of the day I'm on my computer. So I figured, like, might as well be productive while I'm there, too. Get a little mini workout in while I'm doing it, you know?
6 months, your legs are going to be the size of tree trunks.
This guy doesn't skip leg day. He only does leg day. I got some pretty big legs already. I got some pretty strong legs. So the soccer player. I got some big beefy legs. It's like when I was playing, dude, that's all I would work on. Like all I cared about was like core, legs, maybe like a little bit of like bis and tris. But like for the most part it was just abs and like legs. Like that's all I cared about. I was like, this is all I need. This is all I need to play soccer. I'm chilling.
So true.
So I kind of wish, because I got scrawny little noodle arms. So I kind of wish I would have actually, like, I don't know. Shell gives 1/8 the damage you do to the opponent each time you attack. I'm saying it should be half it. No, that's disgustingly broken. Absolutely not. I thought it was 1/16 the damage you do to your opponent. No, I think one half is disgustingly broken. No, I think that is a bad idea. Everything would just run Shell Bell. Like instead of running like sub Drain Punch, like people would just, well, even then, like what if something runs like bulk up Drain Punch with Shell Bell? Like it never dies. It heals all the HP back from Drain Punch and gets the Shell Bell too. Like that's why the Shell Bell is nerfed the way it is, because that would be a disgusting moveset. Drain Punch is half it's not broken because that's a 75 base power attack and it's not that powerful. If it was any stronger, it would be broken. Like even then, like if you just want to use close combat, like the difference between the power of close combat and Drain Punch is 45 because close combat is base 120. That's a big difference just to get healing. That's why even though Drain Punch is good and does heal you for half, people still usually will do close combat. But if you buff Shell Bell to the point where like Drain Punch gives you half as well, like you're getting half, basically you're healing all the damage you did because you get half from Drain Punch and half from Shell Bell. So you're basically healing all the damage you did. That is broken. What if I was just like, hey Joe, I punched you and now every damage I did to you, I get all that HP back. Like your Blissey that I just Drain Punched, oh yeah, I'm gonna take all that HP back. Like that's broken. Like that's just straight up broken.
Even taking account, it'd probably be more broken just because it's a generic item and not a move limited to X amount of Pokemon.
Exactly. Because like anything can hold it. Or like imagine like Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Triage, Shell Bell, Comfey. Like how disgusting does that sound?
Yeah.
Like Draining Kiss already heals you for a lot and then you also get the half from Shell Bell. Like bruh, you're never dying. You're never dying, especially if you get the Calm Mind boost. You are never dying. It would be so broken. At least in my opinion. I don't know. I think it'd be disgustingly broken if Shell Bell was 1/2 of the damage. Because at least Drain Punch, it's base 75 power and it's on limited Pokemon like Conkeldurr, like Hitmonchan. But like the trade-off is it's kind of weak. Like realistically, 75 base power for an attacking move, not that great. When close combat, yes, it's gonna lower your defenses, but it's 120 base power. Like yeah, there's still Pokemon that probably are gonna run Drain Punch more. Like something, for example, like sub bulk up, like something with sub bulk up Drain Punch could be really good with Shell Bell. But like it would take it to an absurd degree if it was still half of the damage. Like that'd be disgusting. I think you just want to break Pokemon. Like all of these ideas you suggest are just broken. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just noticing a common theme here. Every suggestion you make is broken. Just something I picked up on. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just something I picked up on. What'd you say, Joe?
I hate the dinosaur.
I know you do, buddy. We can stop whenever you're ready. I'm kind of chilling.
All right.
Want to wrap up?
Sure. Okay, after this last one, it's gonna be the best one.
The best one?
The best one, the shiniest one.
I sure hope so. Let me know when you're done with it.
I just want to get the near.
Let me know when you're done with that one, because then I'll... Yeah. Oh, Sarah's playing Animal Crossing. Nice. I gotta message her. Be like, hey, girl. Wanna go get boba tea? That's one of the people I used to work at Barnes and Noble with.
I gotta beat Animal Crossing.
It's a good game. It's a good game. I think I told you when when I first moved to the current city I live in, for the first time, which would have been like 2.5 years ago. I was usually living with my parents, like for like 2 months while I looked for a place because Aaron and I moved in together at that time. And while we were looking for places and everything, while I was working at Barnes and Noble, my parents got COVID, and then my sister who was living there got COVID, and my brother and his girlfriend who were living there got COVID, all at once. I somehow went like the entire 2-week quarantine period without getting it from them. All I did for that 2-week period was DoorDash food and play Animal Crossing. I did nothing else, and it was a good 2 weeks, dude. I didn't get paid, so I had no money. But still.
Oh god, we can play Minecraft online on
No.
the Switch for free.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But it would be so
No.
awesome.
No. You have COVID right now. It sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you get well soon. Hope you feel better soon. That's frustrating. I don't know how somehow I never got it. Like, not even once. I never showed symptoms. Every test I took always came back negative.
I got it like 62 times.
Jesus. I guess I just got lucky, man. I guess I just got lucky. Everybody else in my family got it, but not me. Everybody else in my house got it, but not me. What do you want, kitty cat? Yeah? That's interesting.
Alright. He was not the one.
Today is not the
He was
day, and
not
he was not the
shining.
one. That's unfortunate.
Exactly.
Literally, this is my first time getting it. Hopefully, I hope it is too. I hope you feel better. That's not fun. I'm hoping the symptoms move through quickly. Hope you feel better. You good, Joe?
Yes.
I think we'll go ahead and wrap up the stream right here because I do also have stuff I gotta do after this, like editing and all that, and I gotta go to bed at a decent time. So I'm gonna hop off here. We're gonna end a little bit early. Sucks because I spent 2 hours trying to get my test done and my what's it called? Internet and stuff figured out. Thanks everybody for tuning in. So sorry it was a little bit on the shorter side. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Definitely subscribe if y'all are new around here. We'll be back tomorrow night with Danganronpa 2. I will catch y'all then. Take care of yourselves. Feel better. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a good one. Until then, I'll leave you all with this. Joe, say bye.
Bye.
And peace.